Hello everyone. I'm sorry for the timer confusion. Okay, so I had to go in and add the time and add the points and add absolutely everything that had to do with the very generous donations that came in during the Disneyland stream. Because of that, I added the time and then I forgot to take out the time that we spent streaming at Disneyland. So even though it was closer to 2.5 to 3 hours, I just minus 2 hours and we'll call that even. We'll say that's even. I feel like that's fair for the scuff. But also, hello Scales, hello Foggy, hello Sky. Did I miss anybody else? I think that is all for now. Oh, hi Daya. Never mind, I did miss Daya. Hi Daya. Let me open up the things because I have the timer open. Let me see so I can see everyone. So yeah, that's what's going on there. I had so much fun at Disney. I also got bit by something on my last day right on my wrist, and I don't know what that was, but it's fine. It's fine. I got to go. So obviously we streamed on Friday. I had already told you guys about the wonderful, fantastic wonderfulness that happened before. Thank you for the bits, Daya. Oh god, the timer. What'd you do to the timer, Daya? But yeah, I'm bald. Okay. Kingdom Hearts? Yeah, I'll get to Kingdom Hearts. I will talk. I'm very excited about Kingdom Hearts and the news that was shared while I was gone. So, long story short, reason I was at Disneyland was because of D23 Day. Now, D23 is Disney's like ultimate fan event. Like that's where they do all of their major announcements. It's still going on today, to my knowledge. Anime, pretty much. I did not go to D23 itself. I went to Disneyland because the day before D23, whether D23 is in Florida or in Anaheim, determines what park gets D23 Day. And Disneyland this year, it was in California, so Disneyland got D23 Day, which means exclusive foods, exclusive stuff, like fancy stuff. It's like basically a mini holiday at Disneyland. And I wanted to go for that because they had this concert that was the ultimate Disney Princess fan event or whatever, concert event. And I wanted to see it because basically they brought back a lot of the original singers for the princess movies, like the original animated Ariel. They also brought in the live action Ariel, and they were all like, there was like 9 of them and they were all singing in this concert. And I wanted to see it. So how this concert worked is we had to basically stand around at noon and on the dot on noon, try and join this virtual queue through their app. I failed. I did not get, but neither did 90% of the park because apparently they filled up most of the spots for this viewing with hiring extras so that they had high energy on camera, is the rumor that was flying around. So there was maybe 300 spots for actual park guests. Granted, there's, at the very least, normally 30,000 30,000 guests in a park between 2 parks. Not very good odds. So I didn't make it. Instead, let me see if I can find a picture. Because I want to give visual for this. DCA bridge overlooking here. Let's see if I can find a picture where I stood. That is not the bridge that I am talking about. DCA overlooking water. Give me DC, just DCA. California Adventure Park Bridge. God, I don't want the San Francisco Bridge. Give me the other bridge. Okay, let's try this again. Oh god, how do I find a picture of this bridge? I didn't think enough to take a picture of the bridge because I'm like, surely this is a very big photo spot. There's surely a picture of this bridge somewhere. Where is the picture of this bridge? Google, stop failing me, please. Anyway, though, apparently I can't find a visual, but I had to wait on this bridge. And we wanted a good spot for this area because it's just... try Bing? I'm not trying Bing. I wanted it. I wanted it to look... I wanted a good view. That's what I'm gonna say. And because I wanted a good view, I did everything in my power to wait out. So my dad and I camped out on this bridge against the railing for 6 hours. We were probably the first ones on that bridge to wait. It filled in probably about an hour after we started standing there, and the entire rail was full. So basically we had to wait there for at least 5 hours. We did wait there for 6 hours to get front row viewing as close as you could, and probably the best view I could get for this show. And my feet really hurt by the end of it. But it was fun, and I'm glad, and it was... I finally found a picture of the bridge! Oh, hell yeah. Okay, wait. I found a picture. I found a picture. This is my picture. Okay, so this bridge on the left. Let me see if I can get my my little cursor to come up. And yeah, so basically this pillar is actually right where we were standing, as we were on the other side of this pillar. And this bridge, basically, there's people all lined up through here, and they went all the way down this bridge, which probably goes probably twice the length of what you're seeing right now. The entire thing was waiting. Mickey's staring into your soul. Don't worry about Mickey. Mickey's not important here. But this had a very good view, because we could see both the fountains, which for some reason in this picture are covered by scrim, and we could see the stage, which was like over off to the corner over here. And it was really nice. And granted, it's gonna be on Disney Plus tonight, but I don't care. I got to see it in person. That was worth it. It was 100% worth it. It was the entire reason we went down there, was we heard about this show and we wanted to see it. It's the entire reason my family went down to Disneyland at all this month. So we got to see it, and that was fun. And then Friday we streamed, and that was fun. And because it was D23, the parks were empty. There is no reason why at 5 p.m. when I tried to go on Big Thunder, it was a walk-on. That is unheard of. It was great. It was great. You're sunbaked. I am a little burnt. I can touch my face still, and it's still like a personal heater. I'm like, now I'm like touching like the bridge of my nose and stuff, and yeah, I'm a little toasty. It's just gonna add some color. I don't need to be completely pale. No, that was fun, and that was great. And then yesterday we weren't there for very long. We left the park around, I think we left the park at 11. We're in sunscreen. I should have. I didn't, but you're right. I should have. But yeah, currently eating Domino's pizza. I don't mind Domino's. I personally, whenever I go there, I don't eat a normal pizza. I eat a barbecue onion pizza with cheese. That is my go-to pizza. So I'm really scared for that 800 goal and what you guys are gonna make me do with that. But you like onions so much? Because onions are sweet, Foggy. Onions are very sweet. They are very, very sweet, and I like them, and I love them, and I will put them on absolutely everything in complete excess. You know how people eat apples? I could probably eat an onion like that. I have done it once. I don't know if I still could, but I think I still could. They are not sweet. They are sweet. Sometimes they're really strong. It depends on the onion. It really depends on the onion. Sometimes the onions are, really strong and kind of burn to eat. Those ones aren't as good. But a lot of times you bite into it, and it's like this sweet kind of burning. Like, it's really nice. Especially if you saute them, they are nothing but sweet. And then, garlic. I don't mind garlic. My mom really likes garlic. I just can't get behind it. Cousin ate an onion like an apple for $5. I'd do it for free. I won't, but I would. If someone gave me an onion and that's all I had to eat, I'd do it. Tomatoes like you eat an apple. I don't like tomatoes, Foggy. I don't like the texture of tomatoes. I don't... elementary school ruined me on tomatoes, because in my elementary school, I think I've talked about this a long time ago, I went to a very poor elementary school where the general populace of the elementary school mainly ate out of food banks. So as a part of an initiative for this school, they would get these giant crates of fruits and vegetables so that kids had a chance to try fruits and vegetables that did not that they otherwise would not have been able to try. Granted, I did not necessarily need them, but it went to every, kid that was there. So every week, every either once or twice a week, they would come out and it'd be like the teacher would grab 2 boxes of these fruits. And they were just like plastic little tray or like big plastic vats of whatever it was, and just had some like cellophane on top or something to keep the fresh stuffs inside. And sometimes it was really sought after things. Also, hello Moog, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you again for the raid, or the Fridays, but 2 days ago. Thank you again for the raid again, and I'm sorry that I was so scuffed that day. But, yeah, so we had these, like, baskets of foods, and if it was, like, strawberry day, everyone wanted the strawberries. The strawberries were the most sought-after thing. Everyone would get, like, one little bowl of them, and if you were lucky and you ate your stuff fast, you'd get a second bowl. But you had to finish your bowl, or you had to pass your bowl on to someone else. Days like strawberry day, everyone wanted it. There was never any leftovers. You didn't need to worry about it. Other days, yeah, I will get to it, Scales. I will get to it. Other days, though, it was like red pepper day. And red pepper day, no one except me liked red peppers. So I had to eat over 20 bowls of red peppers in one sitting. In the first 5 bowls, I'm like, oh, this is great. After that, I never wanted to eat a red pepper again in my life. It was not good. Had to, literally, you were not allowed to throw away this food. If you, like, you got punished if you threw away your bowl of food, so everyone gave their bowl of food to the only other person in the room that would eat it. And granted, like, when it came to melon day, like, I think it was honey melon, I didn't like it. So I gave it to someone else who liked honey melon, and for some reason, a lot of people did not like honey melon. So it was stuff like that. Like, everyone had, like, it was like fulfilling your classroom duty to eat the food that you didn't mind. Which sounds really weird, but that was that. But anyway, there was one day and it was cherry tomato day. I hated cherry tomatoes. No one wanted these cherry tomatoes. I had to eat a bowl of cherry tomatoes, and goddamn, I did not want to eat cherry tomatoes. Not at all. And I never want to touch them again. I know cherry tomatoes are not normal tomatoes, but no. If I ever order a burger, I get it without tomato. I cannot stand standard tomatoes. I love ketchup. Don't get me wrong, I love ketchup. I like most salsa. If it is finely diced or mashed and mixed with something else, I don't mind tomatoes. But straight tomatoes on anything, no thank you. I am good. I do not need it. Wait, do we get... Yes! Okay. Really quick before I continue with my little story time. We have 3 things to do. We have our, so when we ended last stream, we were at 504, not 50? We were somewhere floating around 550 points for the Syvathon, whatever you want to call it. We had very generous people, and we are now at 700, as you can see. So we have 2 wheel spins to hit, and we also hit our 600 goal of seeing scrapped concept art and granted, this is scrapped concept art for the 2.0 model. So everything that will be shown here is, we don't need to say why it got hit, but everything you will see here is going to be for what could have been for the 2.0, but will not be. Also, let me welcome in. Holy crap, my voice just tried to crack. So yeah, we will get to that. I will probably get to that after I finish my little like catch up of what we missed while I was not necessarily at home. And yeah, because obviously Disney, I don't have too much more to say about the trip itself. Everything was fun. What are we playing today? Very good question. Most likely it'll have to do with whatever the wheel lands on. I'm scared. Why is pizza up there twice? Why is it there twice? I'm just now looking at, well, you guys only get to make 1 pizza. Can I fix this? Oh, it's doubled on my side too. This is weird. I don't know, I did no, it's definitely what it's supposed to be. It's interesting because it's doubling the Lego hand cam on my view. So, oh well, it'll fix itself. If something happens, it'll fix itself. Have your dragon, he's cute. Don't steal my dragon! Don't steal my dragon, Lemmy! Don't steal Vino. Vino is for all of chat. not just one person, you know? You know? It's there to be happy. Third, you choose product and other stuff. Yeah, we will get to all of it. Second most important thing that happened, D23. I will skip over the parks panel because no one here. Don't listen to Vino. No, Vino, did you? No. Also, hi, Dark, no. TTS didn't go through. What? It didn't go through? It did, what? Why? Pet TTS properties. What? Why didn't it go through? Why? Oh, crap. My jaw just, holy. Okay. Let me... Chat. Not chat. Moderation, soundboard. I need to... I'm still not used to this. I don't know exactly where to go. I know what it's supposed to look like. It's not YouTube Studio. It's not Twitch. Is it Twitch? Twitch. No, I need the text-to-speech settings. Not text-to-speech settings. Chat, moderation, soundboard. Soundboard? No, not sound. Oh my god, I can have it play soundboards? I need to look more into this. Calibrate. Audio. Why is it not? Okay, wait. Properties, window. Audio player. Fixed it. Okay. And then we go here, and then we go to settings, and then we copy paste, and then we run it.
Please steal me, she is a tyrant.
Did I fix it? Did I fix it? Did I fix it? Look at things more without prompting. I don't know. I did fix it. Okay. Okay, great. Okay, great. Oh my god, my foot just fell asleep. I didn't say this to anyone, but I had gum in my mouth to wake myself up. And oh my god, go in the trash can. Thank you. Okay. And I just stood up and I almost fell, my foot fell asleep. Holy. Okay. We're back. D23, that's where we were. D23, we're going to skip the parks panel, although I have very mixed opinions about the parks panel. No one here cares about the parks panel. I know no one cares about Disneyland. Donate today. I believe in you, Scales. I believe in you, Scales. You have a 2.0 to work towards. You have a 2.0 that needs rigging. But yes, D23, we're gonna go off the big news that came on the first day and a little bit of the second day. Kingdom Hearts 4 was at D23. I love Kingdom Hearts. I am not a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan, however, I really like the franchise. Like, if I met a diehard Kingdom Hearts fan, I would not be able to keep up. Although I do understand the story, although I do love the characters. I love Aqua so much. I am not a master of it. However, that does not mean I am not excited for Kingdom Hearts 4. I did not expect the media panel to have Kingdom Hearts knowledge because they announced Coco 2 and then immediately went in with a Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer. It looks nice. The gameplay, at least, like, no, just everything that was seen, I'm sure that was a cutscene, it looked fantastic, and I am very excited for it. Coco is not necessarily one of my favorite movies, however, I am excited that Sora is going to New Worlds. Very excited to see how this goes. And it was also confirmed that late 2027 will come out late 2027. Whatever that means, Nomura and everyone else during the Kingdom Hearts panel is very, very confident that the release date is not changing and it will be late 2027, which means we have about a year to catch up and finish all of Kingdom Hearts. I think we can do it. Considering it didn't, I think maybe it took 1 month to finish Kingdom Hearts 1. I think we can get through the next 5 games that we need to get through and be good with that. 7 technically because we need to do Birth by Sleep 3 times, but we would be fun. We will be good. It's an underworld might be in Kingdom Hearts 4. It makes sense. They literally went to talk to Hades, and you get to play as Donald and Goofy. It looks cool. It looks cool. I don't care about playing about, like, I don't want to be Mickey, but the other two, they look cool. I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm more than excited for this game. And the other big news is that Kingdom Hearts is finally getting a Disney Plus show. I have been waiting for Kingdom Hearts, like, animated media for so long. The only thing I'm sad about is it's, like, what I really wanted a Kingdom Hearts show to be was basically a recap of the games, or at least them told in a different way that makes more sense for the general populace. Instead, the wonderful people making this show decided to make it its own story that fits into the universe with beloved characters. However, it's not following Sora, and it's not following any of the characters we already know. It's following someone new. Who knew we needed another story that's probably absolutely necessary to understanding Kingdom Hearts 4? Who knew we were getting a story that had nothing to do with anything? But it's Kingdom Hearts, so who can complain? The series and Kingdom Hearts 4, I'm excited for both. Oh my god, okay. At least it's not live action.
She is a tyrant. Please steal me, she is a tyrant.
Stop it! Stop it! It's not playing on repeat! Okay, it's okay, let me type something else there. The series will not be a retelling of other games, it was a missed opportunity. It was literally described as a brand new story that will include beloved characters that you have come to know and love. However, it will not be what we expected. Disney doing something new off the Disney 4 editions. I'm excited for it, but I am excited for it. I am going to give it the benefit of the doubt as long as I can. It will be what I hope will be great. I hope it will be great. That is my hope. That is my dream. That is all that we need. Does it want to be the mouse despite wearing mouse ears? The mouse ear. Okay. I need to share my mouse ear collection because I have probably like, all of my ears are very special and near and dear to me, apart from like one or two. I have like the grad ears that I just had for as like a trophy of, hey, I went during the year I graduated. And then I have I have a pair of Haunted Mansion ears that I'm not the biggest fan of, but the other ones, I love them. And a lot of them are so fancy. Like they all are very standout pieces of hats. Like they stand out. I really like the ones with extra little bits and bobs. Like one of them has a little pineapple that dangles back and forth. It makes me very happy. I love those Jungle Cruise ears so much. And like one of them is broken at the moment, but it was the very first pair of ears I have two like really big feathers on the top of them. They're really fancy. Your mini ears? The mini ears purely because one, they normally come in better colors and better everything. Like all the pairs I have are mini ears, and the Mickey ears are a whole hat. And I don't like hats. They're headbands. I grew up with headbands. I freaking love the Mickey ear headbands. But that's my little thing for that, you know? And I'm trying to think, is anything else super? I don't think so. I think that was about it for D23, because there was big stuff announced for Disneyland. Not as big as I was hoping. They never said Murphy was coming back, so that sucks. But they're bringing back a fireworks show. This is all I'm going to say, is they're bringing back a fireworks show that I'm very excited for. I want it. I want it. I want it, and I hope they don't ruin it, because they said it's refreshed and reworked, which I can see them doing it in the first place, because this specific fireworks show is my favorite one to listen to in the car, because literally it talks like this would have been perfect for the 70th. It takes you around the park. So like you start on the train, and basically the whole theory of this fireworks show is you're riding the train around the park to all the major attractions. And so like you'll go through and you'll hear the Tiki Room song, and then you'll hear Pirates, and then you'll hear literally rides. This should have been the 70th fireworks show. I've been saying this to my family the entire time. It would have fit way more than them redoing the 100th one, which I love Wondrous Journeys, but that was for a animation, like Walt Disney Studios animation, not for the park. But okay, I digress. I'm going to rant if I keep talking. They're bringing this show back. They're probably going to refresh it because a lot of the rides that it talked about are no longer there. It was mainly a throwback because this, I believe, came out for the 50th anniversary. That is what this fireworks show is from. So, like, it still has, like, throwbacks to really old stuff. Like the original Star Tours, the original, the 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Like, there is some really old audio in there that I could imagine them revamping to be more modern, to have the Nemo submarines, to have current Star Tours, to have Buzz Lightyear Astro Blasters instead of whatever the heck they had in there. Like, there's a lot of old stuff, so I can imagine that revamping. Also, there's a whole section in there when they're going through Critter Country and Fantasyland. It is all to the beat of Zippity Doo-Dah. And no, it's Laughing Place. It's the Laughing Place. Whatever it is, it's Splash Mountain. And I am 100% sure they are redoing that entire section. Which really sucks because that's one of the best audio sections in the whole park. But that is that. So Disney's making a fireworks show that's about the theme park and not just a movie show clip? Yeah, it is. Also, some of the fireworks shows are mainly just movie audio. However, some of them are done very tastefully. Wondrous Journeys, for instance, was done very tastefully. I forced a lot of my server to watch Wondrous Journeys before. It's very tasteful in when it tells a story. Just like Happily Ever After in Disney World, it tells a story very well, even though it is movie and audio clips. I've never personally seen Remember Dreams Come True, which is the one they're bringing back. However, hundreds of times have I listened to this in my car. One day I will release my car playlist to everybody, and it has been in my car for a long time. And it's really fun because it's like the complete edition. So it's like, in 15 minutes, blah, 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 blah. The skies above Sleeping Beauty Castle will come to life in the wonderful show of Remember Dreams Come True, presented by Honda. And it makes me laugh every single time because they say presented by Honda like 15 times within this recording, and it makes me laugh so much. It really shouldn't. It's just like the original Happily Ever After in Disney World was presented by Pandora. Is your car a Honda? It's not. It's not. My car's a Jeep. But it's just the presented by Honda. It makes me laugh. It truly makes me laugh. It's just like the Disney Princess Ultimate Concert, whatever I watched, was presented by Pandora. Every time they say the sponsorship, it makes me laugh for absolutely no reason, because they say it in both English and Spanish. So when you listen to it said both times, you're like, oh, I don't know what they're saying. I don't know what they're saying. Presented by Honda. I'm like, okay, I get it now. I know where we are in this. It makes me so happy. We might have died. I hope your we didn't die, Sky. I hope it's okay. But yeah, I don't know. That's the only thing I'll talk about. There's a whole bunch of stuff that worries me and also makes me happy about what they announced for Disneyland. It was like a 2-hour thing, and most of the stuff they talked, like most of it was not Disneyland. A lot of it was Disney World. Some stuff for overseas. It was a fine watch, but it was way too long for what it was. They had some great, like their original musical number was corny, but it was really fun to watch. The rest of it, Don't worry, the UK's tallest roller coaster is currently sponsored by a pretzel company. That's beautiful. Is it Wetzel's Pretzels? Is it the Wetzel Pretzel roller coaster? I don't know if Wetzel's Pretzels is even in the UK, but that'd be really funny to me if it was just, join us for the Wetzel Pretzel roller coaster presented by Wetzel's Pretzels. I'm sure it's not, but it would be funny. I could see the great humor in that. But yeah, I don't know. That was everything. That was just everything that we had. It's a ride called Hyperia, and Flips Pretzels renamed it to Flipseria. How do you rename something with a cool name like Hyperia to freaking Flipseria? Interesting. I also use a lot of AI for the sponsor. Ew. Okay, never mind. I stuck the logo on the sign. I see. I've had that thing for 16 years. Yeah. Started now and the power's been weird. Hopefully it's okay. At least Wii's are fairly inexpensive to get a new one of if you ever have the chance to. It looks really tasty. or really, tacky. Oh, why did I read tacky as tasty? Hopefully the ride didn't, hopefully it never had a soundtrack in the first place and it's perfectly fine and they didn't ruin that part, right? Sponsorship's temporary. Okay, so then I'll just go back to Hyperia afterwards. I mean, I don't hate sponsorships in anything when it comes to like big rides like that or theme parks, but when they completely change everything to match the sponsorship, I don't know. So trench okay, it is the same. Okay. Also, welcome back, Lemmy. I'm glad the soundtrack's the same on there because I would be pissed. Like the only, again, back to Disneyland because that's the only thing I have knowledge of theme park wise. Like the only ride that clearly has a sponsor is Autotopia. Or Autopia, sorry. And that's just literally a ride where you ride a car around a track. And depending on the sponsor, changes the kind of motor that are in the cars that are there. I think originally it was Chevy when I was born, I think. And that one was fine. Right, are we talking about? Scales was talking about Hyperia in the UK. I am now taking the conversation back to my wonderful theme park of the Autopia in Disneyland. But it's basically just a runaround of different sponsors and theme parks for the most part. But yeah, it's nice, but it's also weird because like it also changes how the queue looks. Like there's no on-ride soundtrack, it's just the cars. But it sucks. It sucks. I miss the old one. They had a really cool rotunda and like all the videos in there. Now there's literally just a video, like a really tacky 2D like drawing video of a robot pushing stuff into the trunk. And it's supposed to be like, look how spacious our trunks are. And like it jams these boxes in there. I'm gonna have to find this video and show it to chat because it's so bad. It's like, look, you can fit your box of sports equipment. Gently pushes in. You can fit your backpacks and more in suitcases. And it goes, and to put it in the trunk, it like gently rolls it into the trunk and then violently smashes it against the chair. Like, oh my god, it is not doing what it's supposed to do. Like, by the end of it, it shoves like 15 things into this trunk before the animation resets. And you can't even see the initial stuff because it's been compressed and smashed into the corner. Like, if it was anything fragile, it would be gone in real life. Anyway, I digress. I will move away from the wonders of Disneyland now. Trunks are called boots. Why are they called boots? Why? Why can't? But in the US, boots are things that get put on tires when you've done bad things with a car, so that you can't move your car anymore. Another difference. Oh, we really need the UK versus US again. That would be fun. Clamps. Yeah. They call it booting though, because they're called tire boots when they get put on a tire. They're called boots. That's what our boots are. And then it's always fun because then people get really pissy when they have a boot on their car. But I don't even know. I think also we're supposed to have our 2.0s. It should be. You know what? That sounds like a deal. That sounds like a plan, Scales. I have no idea when my 2.0 will be out, but that sounds like a plan. Definitely sounds like a plan. Deal. Shake on it. But also, really quick, because we have them, we have 2 wheel spins to get through currently that I owe you guys, because again, we started at 5 something before. We are at 700 points now. Every 100 points is a wheel spin. Let me spin the wheel. Let us see what our very first thing is. Hopefully it's something I can easily do without, people. We still owe a game of Repo. But where did my wheel go? Wheel, come here, little wheel. Oh, it's already spinning. Ha! That's fun. All right, oh, wonderful wheel. Supermarket together. Okay, that is not an easy thing to do. I will let you guys decide. Do we want to keep the supermarket together for 30 minutes to an hour, or do we want to respin until it's something I can actually do? Last time you guys voted for Repo to be something to wait until we can actually do it. This is one, do we want to actually wait and tack it on to the list of things that I owe before the end of the Syvathon, or do we want to keep going? I'll make a really, really short poll. Like, I don't expect a lot of votes on this poll. 1 minute poll. Should we keep or spin? Keep. When. I'm gonna play game because I can't spell the whole thing. Spin till we can do it now. Okay, we're just gonna do that. Very service error. Okay, we fixed it. Okay, so we have supermarkets together. Do we want to keep it? Do something the wheel be? What's the forfeit? I'll do it after the Syvathon. We have 78 hours. We're gonna be able to do it. Surely one of these days, I won't have anything to talk about, and I'll just be like, hey, I have some mons. Let's go play Repo. Like, I'm sure that's what's gonna go. So, because if we do the spin one, we'll just bypass all of the ones we can't do at the moment. Because really, there's a lot of stuff on this wheel that we can do. Like, a lot of stuff. And I don't know. Get an entire stream until 30 minutes. Just one and done 30-minute stream. I mean, I could. On League. Why are you in League? Foggy. Why are you in League, buddy? All right, spin until we can do it. Okay, we'll spin until we can do something now. Wheel spin. Spin. What is there to find? What is there to do? What can we do? We already got this. We can do it, though. Oh, wow, common is the Fifi stuff. Why did it... This is why I want everything to be equal. Where is the Fifi? Where is the Fifi? I need to turn down Fifi pictures. Okay. We will... I haven't changed them yet today's stream. We need to adjust them after stream. Oh my god, okay. I just did that one at least down. So, what do we want to do? What do we want to do for this? Do I actually... You know what? I have something. Very glorious that I can share with all of you. That my mom gave me. As long as I can find this thing that my mom gave me. Where is the Fifi picture? Video. I had a video. My mom took a Fifi video. And I don't actually know what happened to said Fifi video. So instead, we will just put more Fifi pictures up. Because I have Fifi pictures that can be taken. This one looks very professional. We showed 4 Fifi pictures last time. Let me see if I have a new 4 Fifi pictures. Oh god, her fingers. Let me crop her finger out of this picture. Why did you Fifi pictures? Fifi pictures. For those who don't know, Fifi is my cat. And I adore Fifi. She's very majestic in all of her stupidity. Like, I love her. She's fantastic. Okay. We have 3 Fifi pictures. 4. We have 4 Fifi pictures. Okay. This works. This works. Save photo. Okay. I have 9 of them. Okay, at one point in time, I did have 9 cats. Also, hello, Sage. Welcome in. However, not all of them were indoor cats. The most indoor cats I've ever had at a time was 6. And that was when 4 of them were kittens and the mom was in the house. And we also had Ragamuffin. That was my 6 cats. And at that time we had 2 dogs. Most dogs I've ever had at a time was 3. And that was with one cat. That was with 1 cat at the time. Or Fifi. They're not feet pictures. They're not feet pictures. They're Fifi pictures. Very floofy, big boned kitty. She's not actually big boned. She's just big. She's just big, fat, 20-pound cat. Where did this go? It's been a while since I texted myself. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Sending the pictures over to my computer. Pictures have been sent to my computer. We go to Discord. We find our pictures. We go here. Pictures. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, we have our Fifi pictures. She's so majestic. Do we want the... we go with the ones that make her look lazy to the goofier ones we could do. Also, Senpai, thank you for... thank you for the sub. Thank you for the 3 months. It did add. We are all good in that department. But welcome in as well. I do owe pictures. This was a wheel spin. This is the second time we're showing Fifi pictures. For instance, last time we showed Fifi pictures, this is an old Fifi picture. We had wonderful gems like this. She's a little more majestic in the current pictures, just so you know. But just so you know, this is what we showed last time. We have wonderful, let's go with the least majestic first. Her cleaning her butt and being very concerned that you're looking at her cleaning her butt. She does not like that you see her trying to clean her butt. She wishes that you were not looking at her at that point in time. We have her being a big floofy lump on the ground. She does not have a single thought in her eyes at this moment, as is pretty typical of the Fifi. We also have Sleepy Fifi, in which you can see my pin boards in the background. She's very, very, floofy. She's very floofy. That's tired. Floofy and tired is all you can say. Also, hello, Jovi. Welcome in. On hello, Vex. Vex, don't say that. We're looking at pictures of my cat. Do not have negative thoughts while my cat is on screen. It's not okay. And then we have Hunter Fifi. Why are these pictures so crisp? But she's very happy. She's very happy. I said 2 to 3 black kittens. All of my cats are fixed. I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I have pictures of my cat on screen. What could possibly go wrong? Those are the Fifi pictures. Real spin fulfilled. I have my Fifi pictures and they are going away now. Remove. Remove. Boom. Remove. Takes so long to remove things off OBS. Remove, remove. Easiest wheel spin? Indeed it is. Let me take this drink really quick. Sip and thank you. What I really hate is that I did not wash my bottle while I was at Disney. I forgot to run the dishwasher last night. So I normally drink Arrowhead water. I have Dasani in front of me because there was a leftover bottle we didn't open at Disneyland, and I hate the taste of warm Dasani, and it is very much warm right now. The snake you were talking about? Okay. Current pets that I have at the moment. I have 1 cat that you have just seen pictures of. That is Fifi. I have 2 dogs named Jack and Sally. Jack is a little Chihuahua something mix. Maltese, we think. He's Chihuahua Maltese. We're only concerned about the Chihuahua part. He barks like a Chihuahua. And we have Sally, which is a Terrier something mix. Both pretty small dogs. And then we also have 1 gecko. We have my gecko. My gecko does not have a name, and we also have a snake that actually, wait, why did I say geckos? The gecko's name is Chunkers. What am I on? Chunkers is magical, and then the snake does not have a name. There we go. Even though he has been unofficially named Houdini, he does not have a name. And then we also have a ton of fish. We have a tank full of fish in the house, and we have a pond full of fish. Well, it was full of fish outside. There's been some stupid heron that's been coming around and stealing my fish, and I'm not happy to get. I'm not doing drugs. You fall off a horse, you get back up, and you eat. What? What is that? Zeto! Zeto, what is that message? What is that message, Zeto? No! 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 That's not. That's no. 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 No, 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 no. 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 Doesn't help that I'm hungry right now. It's made up. I can't remember. No, the thing is, my thoughts are being jumbled. normally when I talk about the reptiles, I talk about the snake first, and he gets brought up first, and he does not have a name officially. I mean, he has the unofficial name of Houdini. I have never officially named him. Chunkers, the gecko, the leopard gecko, does have a name because he is chunky, and that is why. Why no name? Because I feel bad naming things that do not already have names. Also, Chunkers came, or not Chunkers, the snake came from high school, my freshman year technically. Didn't really get him until the end of freshman year. So we got to the end of freshman year. He literally, so the whole freshman year in my biology class, I took care of these snakes. They had like 30 corn snakes, which oh my God, stop calling them chunkers. The snake is a corn snake, and he was one of the babies at the time, and I was kind of worried he wouldn't last too long, not because I couldn't take care of him, but because literally he lived in a Tupperware his whole life. So that's, every time we name something of a pet that I don't normally take care of, they die really fast. Like, never name a fish because they'll immediately die. So just, that's why he doesn't have a name. Chunkers though, Chunkers was a gift for me finishing my, or was it me finishing high school throwing? It was a gift from my throwing coach. I think it may have been for placing in state. There was some reason that she gave me Chunkers. I am not Chunkers! Chunkers isn't actually that chunky. The only reason I named him Chunkers is because at the time I also had a little banded gecko that was not named. And when we got Chunkers, even though Chunkers was a baby, he was like quadruple the size of this banded gecko. That's the only reason. It's an Inkling's favorite year of high school freshman. God damn it. God damn it. Also, how hungry am I? Not super hungry. I did actually eat. I had some sour cream and onion chips, followed by a protein shake. So I'm not like super hungry. I just a little hungry. Like I would like it. You have a weird method of naming things. No. I've talked about like my guinea pig names. All of my guinea pig names that I got to name 3 out of 4 of my guinea pigs. For those who have not heard the guinea pig saga, really quick, I wanted a cockatiel in middle school. I was not allowed to get a bird, so then I fell in love with guinea pigs, and I got 2 female guinea pigs. Emphasis on female. They were both female. They both came from PetSmart. One of them was pure white, and one of them was like a polka dotted mix, mainly black, but also had like tan, white, and various other colors on her. The pure white one I named Snowy because I was into the Pokemon anime at the time, and it was in the Sun and Moon era, and you know, the Hisuian Vulpix was named Snowy, so that's where I got that name from. Also, Snowy was pure white, the guinea pig Snowy. So that is where I got that. That is where that came from. And then the second one I named Coco because I thought that she looked like Cocoa Pebbles. I don't know why, but that's where her name came from. And then Coco was pregnant when we got her, and Coco gave birth to 2 little boys. She was pregnant before we got her. And those little boys, one of them was nearly all black. He had 1 little brown spot on his neck that did not grow out until after I named him. His name was Midnight. And now the other one had wild fur, really like no thought in his eyes. And he was mainly white with like little tan spots everywhere and like 1 little black spot. My parents took away naming rights for me on that one, and they named him Tibbles. So the only one of the 4 guinea pigs I did not get to name was Tibbles, although I feel all 4 names fit. My other 3 names were very, very fitting, very on the dot. I did not name Tibbles. I have naming conventions that make sense, because no one likes it. Stir fry. I see. Yeah, I see. I still feel like it's wrong to name any kind of, you know, animal after food. It seems a little wrong, you know. How did you name Syvathon? You know what? I can talk about that. I've talked about that before. Truthfully, when I was trying to come up with a name for, you know, all of streaming and all of everything, I did not have a solid plan. All I knew is that before I was known as Syviel, the username I was going with for a few years was Cypher. Sypher. And that was before I knew that other people used that name. So all I knew is that I wanted to keep the SY from the Cypher, and I ended up keeping it. And I was like, okay, what can I tack on at the end of SY and still sound cool? And I probably spent about a month as I was waiting for the art to come in for like initial, like between concept art phases and while the artist was still being like waiting in the wait list, I was coming up with the name. And literally I would just like, I'd be taking a shower and I'd be drawing on the glass with the fog and trying to like come up and string together letters that sounded cool until I finally landed on Syviel. So that is what I did. I literally, for hours every day, whenever I was like not doing anything else, I was trying to come up with names, and Syviel is what stuck. And then I had to do research and make sure that it didn't mean anything, because I wanted a name that was like not anywhere. And the only this name was like on TikTok in one spot and one Instagram username. That was it. I was on Glass. What? No, you were not on Glass. I mean, well, I guess your brethren was on Glass, Foggy, and it got wiped away to try and spell out Syviel. Syviel means Syviel, exactly. See, yeah, Instagram and TikTok were the only, actually, maybe it was just Instagram, was the only one that had Syviel already as a username on there. And it was an inactive account, so I'm like, okay, we're making our own. That's what we're doing. We'll take it from this one random person that strung this also together. So sorry, one random person on Instagram. I am there now. Just so you know. People got into the VTuber community. I'm gonna be honest, for the longest time I didn't know what a VTuber was. I had seen plenty on YouTube, but I didn't know. I was just like, hey, that's cool. That's cool. Truthfully, the very first action, it's gonna sound so bland. The very first video I ever truly saw what a VTuber was, and like was like, oh, that's really cool. I want to do that. As unironically an Iron Mouse collaboration video. So I did not watch Iron Mouse first. I watched CDawg VA. I watched his videos mainly because of his really popular like janky cosplay online videos. I watched those, and then I started watching his Claw Machine videos, and then he had a Claw Machine like video with Iron Mouse. And that was the very first introduction, like true introduction I ever had to VTubers. Obviously I had seen them around, but that is what I did. I saw that video and I'm like, oh, that's a content creator that can actually interact with normal IRL content creators, and I don't need to show my face, and there can be completely anonymous. Oh hell yeah, that's what I want to do. So that's what I did. I used to think VTubers were an offshoot of the furry fandom, even though it's not the same. Hey, Dark, I'm not an offshoot. I have never been, and probably never will be, in the furry fandom. Nothing against the furry fandom. They have everyone has their own thing. They can have their own thing. Also, thank you for the lurks, guy. I just, yeah, read somewhere and then I watched VTuber news. I mainly just went through and did things. I looked at things. I had fun. I found stuff. Stuffs was fun. Stuffs did stuffs. Hey, if you don't want to alt tab, Foggy, just focus on your league. Focus on losing your match. You better not be playing Shyvana. You better be playing something else, Foggy. I believe in you to learn a new champion. But yeah, that's basically it. I found VTubers through Iron Mouse, and then there was various other people I watched that were VTubers that I then realized were VTubers, and then I got looked deep down the rabbit hole. And within the span of 1 month decided, hey, that's what I want to do, and that's where I'm gonna go. And that's what I want to do. Because, like, I have always wanted to be a content creator. Ever since elementary school? I think it was elementary school. Somewhere around, like, 4th or 5th grade. I've always wanted to be a content creator. Got really, like, it got really big into I want to do this in middle school. Especially in 6th grade when I started taking a whole bunch of, like, computer classes. And a lot of those classes, I finished my work really early. So like we learned video editing. I'd finished my work. When we finished our work, we just got to hang out and watch YouTube and whatever we wanted on the computer lab computers until class was over. So I watched all of, I then started watching really old Mr. Beast videos, which at the time weren't really old. I think it was his 3 million subscriber video I was watching at the time. Like a long time, long time, way before he is what he was getting close. He was slowly working up to what he is now, but it was different. It was so different back then. But I'd watch that, and I'd watch The Odd Ones Out, and I'd watch really old Vivzy Pop animations from her school days. Like that was what I was watching, and that was where it was. And it was really The Odd Ones Out videos that were like, I want to be a storyteller. I'm not an animator. I can't draw, but I want to do this style of video. I want to tell stories in that sort of way. That's where the storytelling aspect came in. And then I also really liked video games. So there was a time in middle school that I like got with one of my friends who was a really good Minecraft builder. And we had a very small channel that was basically Minecraft speed build compilations. And she would do the build and I would record it and edit it and put it up there. They weren't great. My skills were not great at the time, but it was fun, and that was interesting. Videos were quite edgy back then. They really were. At one point you googled, do male VTubers exist? And then you found out the unfortunate answer of yes, but they're hard to find. The yes part's not the unfortunate part, it's just the hard to find part that I meant. But yeah, I got really lucky. Actually, one of the very first VTubers I ever stumbled across, I can't remember his name now. It was a male. He originally was a PNG tuber, but he got a VTuber model. Why can I not remember his name? He had controversial content. That's all I know. But why can't I remember his name now? This is really bugging. I can picture his avatar perfectly. I can't remember it. Yes! Yes! I didn't even need to say anything else! Yes! It was Nux. Yes, it was! Yes, it was! I love that I didn't even need to say anything else, Scales, and you immediately clocked it. He was, when I started watching him, he was a PNG tuber. But he got a VTuber model, and he was one of the actual first VTuber models I ever saw. Give us a bad name. Yeah, I knew he was controversial. There was a time when his stuff came up in my feed and I watched his content a lot. Not because of the controversy, just because he was, I found his stuff entertaining. I can't even remember what videos I watched of his, but I watched quite a bit of his stuff. Technically, I guess I saw his videos before I saw Iron Mouse's collaboration video with Connor. So that is like, this feels like going down memory lane, even though it, oh wait, how long ago was this? It's almost 4 years ago now. Huh. Are you a PG male VTuber, as most male VTubers are not PG? I truthfully am still, I don't want to, so yes, I'm PG-16 right now. I would have gladly stayed at PG-13. I would have been even more child-friendly, except then I found out I can't make period jokes. That you can't make a period joke, even if it slips on an accident, if you're PG-13. And then there's also, like, I would have gladly stayed more in, but I... No! Okay, so... There's 2 reasons that I slightly aged up what my audience is. One reason is because one time when I was playing Spore, I made the offhanded joke that I want to go to the period planet because there was red water and I'm like, I want to play on the period planet. However, I was then yelled at that I can't say that if I'm PG-13. And I'm like, but I'm not, that's it. That's all I said. And you had a child, exactly. And then there's also, to make the community safer, I had to age up the community. For those who were still in the community that were 13, or like between 16 and 13, obviously they got grandfathered in. if they were not controversial. However, there was some incidents that happened that I had to raise to 16 so that it was safer for everybody. It's safe for the chats. Yeah. I don't want to be 18 plus though, because then that like, I am not a prude. I am not weird about any of that stuff. I simply just want to have a good time, but I do not want to be the person that's like, oh, hey, boob, and oh, wow, guys. Oh, wow, it's so, I'm like, I don't want to be the person that's like, I'm so horny joke. I don't want that. That is not what I want. That is not the content that I necessarily enjoy to watch. If that's what anyone else is into, fine. I am perfectly fine if, like, with every once in a while, if sometimes an offhanded, like, joke on that front is fine. Sometimes, like, normally I'm fine if someone wants to make a joke of, oh, you said this, insert innuendo here. Like, sometimes I'm fine with that every once in a while, but I don't want that to be my entire content. Over saturation of YouTubers, yeah. I don't want that to be my content. Like, every once in a while, sometimes it accidentally slips out. I'll be honest, 90% of the time I don't know what I'm saying. You're a prude. I'm not a prude! I am not a prude! Okay? I am not. Alright? I'm not. But that's what goes on. Where we know I'm not a prude, Foggy! But, yeah, I just want, I want to be able, if the situation allows, to be able to make a joke like that, but I don't want that to be my entire everything. I just want to have fun. I want to do stuff that we can do. If, like, that's there. At least you can swear now. That's true! I'm gonna be honest, I don't like swearing. The only times I swear is, one, if I'm really, really, really upset, which normally happens when, like, certain days of the month. That's all I'm gonna go off of that one. Or I'm playing League. Those are, like, the 2 times I swear. I don't like swearing. Swearing is not something I wholeheartedly enjoy. I guess also tack onto that if I'm hugely terrified and I'm not thinking about what I'm saying. So horror games that I'm stuck alone in, really, really unfortunate times of the month, and League. League brings out the worst in people. Those are the 3 times that I will swear. And if it's any of the other times, I don't know what caused it, but that's it. If I can help it, I don't want to swear, and I will try and not swear if I can help it. A few weeks ago, Boggy, it was a dark time, Boggy. 2.0 have a lore video? We can see. If I can make my own janky lore video, most likely. I can probably do that. I don't have the money to, you know, go fancy high-end animation lore videos. Stretch goal idea? Holy god, that would be more expensive than the model itself. I feel like. Maybe we could get, like, Pot in on it. That'd be fun. I wonder if Pot would be down for a commission. I wonder if that would work. Because, oh, that would be beautiful. Oh, that would, I could picture it now. That would be beautiful. I will say, though, currently, we do have stretch goals. Past the initial 3,000, because, okay, like I said before, the 3,000 is just to try and raise money for high-end art. If we hit the 3,000, and then, like, if somehow we hit the 3,000, I might relook at other artists and riggers to see if we can get a more budget, but still really good model. But it's just for the art, which sounds crazy and it hurts my brain to think about. But if somehow we pass the initial and we pass everything else, stick to the list. I'm sticking to the list. I probably, but at the same time we could. We could find other. We could. It's possible. You know? But yeah. The need for your lore videos, existing model editing, and Planet Coaster 2 for backgrounds? Fair. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. I think because technically that would have been the 600 with our wheel spin that we did. We did our first wheel spin with the Fifi pictures. I think now we do the scratch concept art. That would be next, because technically that comes before we hit our second wheel spin. So we will do that right now, because I say so. Let me just find my pictures. Syvathon pictures. Okay. How do I do this well? Do I just show the whole thing at once and then zoom into sections, or do I do sections at a time? Because I'm gonna be honest, I have one picture. This is literally one picture. Should have been scrapped. That's true. Okay, so there isn't really too much here. A lot, like there is some. There is some. Oh god, there's one thing that is definitely not scrapped. All right, we need to separate this picture. I'm gonna screenshot all of this stuff separate. And then we will go through one by one, picture by picture. All right, I think that's, yeah. Some of it is a little hard to see what everything is, and I think how do we screenshot that? Let me take this drink really quick. Thank you, Vex. Oh my god, this is gonna be really gross. This is warm Dasani water. Sip, sip, and thank you. Oh god, that tastes gross. Okay. We have our pictures. So I will be honest. It did not take very long in theorizing what we want the 2.0 to look like. I say we because Lunar and I spent a very long time trying to come up with this idea, this concept art. And it didn't take that many sketches for us to land on a general idea and then move over. So these were all hand sketched from a piece of paper. I don't remember which ones came first. So we're just gonna go. I think this was the first one, more of the warm-up sketch. This was, actually it was, let me open up all of these, actually. Okay, I see. Okay, so the first idea that we had was basically maybe we go back. So I'm gonna block Vino really quick. The initial design that was kind of theorized was, hey, what if we go more like warrior-esque, more armor-esque? You said you wanted to cover the booba, so hey, let's cover the booba. And I'm like, I wasn't a super big fan of this one because she was like throwing around, what if we bring back the armored boots that were in the initial concept art designed by Togi? And I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of that. One thing, I will say one thing that stuck in every single design that I knew I wanted was bangs and ponytail. And you will see there, booba armor. Emphasize booba. We're not keeping the booba armor. We did not get, again, these are all scrapped. Initially, this was one of the first things that was thrown out of there, or like thrown out as an idea. And I'm like, I don't really think that's the area I was going towards, because it was it was more of what happens if we go more armor-esque. It was like, basically, what if you lean less Greek and try and go more ninja-esque? And I'm like, it's a cool idea, but this is obviously not what we ended up going with. I'm gonna leave this one on. We're gonna just put that up there. The next one we went with was, there's one that's, we also had an idea that was, what if we change the dress around? This one's a little, this one was one of the other first ones, so the proportions are a little off. But the question was, what if we went with, you know, still covering up the booba. The booba's still covered, right? But then we have more of like a different dress shape. For those that don't know, my current dress shape looks something like this. The question was, what if we change the dress shape around? What if we have more coverage over the legs? obviously you still have your iconic bike shorts and whatnot. You still have your arm guards. But what if you cover that part? And also, hey, by the way, let's throw out some sandal ideas. Let's going heavy on, so we won't both be armor dragons. We will not both be armor dragons, I can assure you of that. And this one, the one thing I did like about this that I didn't clock until much later is that the little brooch thing actually was holding up the skirt pieces. I thought that was cool. We did not end up keeping it, but I did think that was cool. So this was one of the things that was tossed around when it came to everything that came with the model. And I'm like, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Hi, Vex. This was scrapped. We did not end up keeping that. Another thing that was thrown around was the idea of having like arm scales. It's really hard to see here, but there was thrown around the idea of like putting on shoulder scales to kind of show more of the everything. That's fine to scrap. We had things. Stop making a pyramid, Vex. Anyway, we like arm scales. It's really hard to tell, but that's what this was supposed to be. These did unfortunately get scrapped. They made it really far into the concept pages, but one thing I will say that is most likely not scrapped, it depends on if the final artist can do it, is one idea I really liked that we've kept that I will say, is the fact that the hair is mixed sort of with feathers to blend in with the wings more. I really liked this idea, and this idea didn't go anywhere. At least into the final part, the hair feathers, I liked it. Didn't care about the pyramid. Well, I don't care, Vex. You don't get it either way. This was a part. This was the part. It's close to a pyramid. We don't need the pyramid. But yeah, that's one thing. So we may have scrapped the shoulder scales, but I will say, at least into the current moment, I will say hair feathers, they exist because they make me happy. They make me very happy. This was one of the things that was brought up over and over. As you can see, like in the top corner too, the sketches for trying to draw this emblem, there was two things, it was really three things that went the entire time of I am keeping it 100% from my current model into that model. One of which was the emblem. The other thing was my horns, and the third thing was my wings. The wings obviously weren't drawn in any of these because, you know, they're removable anyway. They can be shown in either way. There was also another one of the early sketches had no armor. This is still when we were kind of like in the ninja phase, but that's behind the picture. It did have more of like the spandex being carried up over, you know, the booba to hide the booba. I will say at this moment, the booba is not fully covered. But you can also see the boobas went down in size. The boobas did go down a size. That did kind of happen. It's not super noticeable. Like, it's not as much as I would have really wanted because my mom got involved, but it is fancy. Wait till it look like Dragon Mouth with the red. It does kind of. So the one thing with Lunar sketches is Lunar sketches with highlighters before going over with the line art. So just keep that in mind. Everything that you see with the highlighter is the sketch, and then the black lines are what was intended to be seen. Got nerfed. I did get nerfed. I did get nerfed. Booba are booba. Booba are booba. The nerf is not as big as I was hoping, but they are nerfed. I will say they are nerfed. Thankfully. Also at this point we still did have the shoulder scales going on. And what I really liked about these early phases is that, like, how here I have little cloth bands, they were kind of changed to little like bracelet armband things, very similar to Pits at this time. We ended up not keeping them, but I found them very, very entertaining, and I liked them. I liked them. You can control your own destiny. I can't. My mom has say over how big my booba are apparently, and how much of like I tried. Don't trust me. The full coverage of the booba got very far. Very, very far. When it comes to the final concept, I have a little bit more scrapped concept art. I'm not going to go completely into it this time, purely because that gets too close to what the 2.0 is, and that is a goal for the future. These are purely things that did not make it all the way. Like, these are things that are not really found at all within the 2.0. But I will say this got really close. And before I show the final 2.0, I did have more things of what could have been. But they will not be shown here just because there's too much. Sip, sip, and thank you, Vex. Ninja would be a big shift in themes. I see. Yeah, I didn't end up keeping it. I was not completely sold on it in the first part. I thought it was cool, but in the end, we did end up keeping... The 2.0, I will say, is very reminiscent of the 1.0, in which you could swap between outfits and no one would think anything of it. We reached the next goal. I will show literally everything else that I have at my disposal if we hit the other goal. The other goal is very far down the road, though. We may not be here for boo-boo, enjoy nonetheless. I see, Di. I feel like you're a little under-exaggerating how much boo-boo you're here for. But then we'll put this one up at the top, and I think let me look at this one really quick. All right, we have one that is as close as I can get to the 2.0. Actually, wait, is there anything even scrapped about this? This is just the 2.0 outfit. Okay, no, we can't show that one. We can't show that one. All right. Other piece of possibly scrapped stuff. Yeah, okay, we can do this one. The other piece that may or may not be scrapped, it depends, is that we are running with the idea of possibly having scaled hands be a toggle sort of thing, where, like, quite literally, like, it fades in from the arm and gets more scaled as it goes down to the hand. And then this could be like a toggle that could be turned on and off. I'll show this one only because this one could end up making it to the 2.0, but truly comes down to budget and final artist on if they are willing to do this. Because I will say, there is a version of the 2.0 model that both has and does not have this as concept. So this is something that could be a thing. And in this, there's a very slim chance we may also bring back the shoulder scales. It depends. There's Skylanders. Lesbian have defense. I see. Allow. Why did that not get allowed? I don't know why it was highlighted too. I mean, hey, to each their own in which they're attracted to. I personally am more attracted to Skylanders than womanly features. But that sounds really bad now that I say it like that. Let's not say it like that. I like Skylander more than womanly feature. If I could just trade my boobs for Skylanders, I would do that. That is probably also a really bad sentence to say. But those in their entirety, these are the main ones that I had at my disposal for scrapped pieces. I thought I had a few more, but I'm looking at them. And like the other one that I had picked out is very, very, very close to the 2.0. And I will not be showing it because it is basically just the 2.0 minus, like, there's very few changes between this and the 2.0 that I'm looking at it. And for your ears. Hi, Vex. You don't need to worry about it, Vex. It's not important, Vex. Yeah, I gotta leave surprise. Well, I'm gonna be honest. So let me look at this. Where is it? Goals. Is it this one? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna block my face really quick. We have, yeah, the 2.0 final concept art is a long ways away. It is a long ways away. And that one I will be showing basically exactly what it is. However, there are I just deleted it. Can I? Why did it reset the timer? Why did it reset the timer? Save. It still looks fine on my end. Here, let me close. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I can't close it. I lost the picture. Close this. Gonna. Where's the timer? TTS2. Timer and goals. Boom. Properties. Refresh cache. Why is it doing this to me? Okay, wait. End timer. Alright, it's paused on my end. Save. Save. I can see it just fine on my end on the website. Why is it? Hello? Okay. Here, let me clear this off because we have fulfilled our everything. Remove. I will fix. Remove. Save. Should no funny business going around? Yeah, I would be a lot more careful about the sizes. If I become freaking whatever the hell I have now, I should say, if I become larger than I am now, then I will be very sad and scared. Okay. Timer and goals. Properties. Refresh cache. God, why are you... Let me copy this link. Properties. Boom. Copy new URL. Okay. Happens if I start timer. Why is it off from the other timer? What? The worst part is it's only 3 minutes off and it's also like it's stop timer. All right. Okay, we're gonna fix. Oh my God, end timer. Okay. 78 hours, 45 minutes, 6 seconds. How many minutes are in 78 hours? Let me take this drink really quick. Thank you, Vex. Thank you. I don't like this. Plus 48, 40, we'll do 46, because we're at 45 right now, and surely I've already burned a minute. So, plus that equals 47.26. 47.26. And then 7... And this is a 6. Isn't it? I think this is right. Okay. We're gonna am I off? I think we're I might be like point something off. I can fix that once because the mods are keeping track closer than I am. I think this is save. Okay. Now we can start timer again. Okay, we're back. We're back to where we should be. Everything is good. There's unrealistic, extremely distracting physics. I will not allow it to be extremely distracting physics. As it is, it's more physics than I want there. Obviously, I will say I want it to be semi-realistic, and obviously if this outfit, let's say anyone with any resemblance of Booba were to wear this outfit in real life, there is no support in this outfit. I understand there being jiggle. Like, there is no built-in bra in this outfit. Like, it makes sense that there's jiggle, so I understand. But, like, that part does not make me upset. Also, no support screen. Oh my God, Foggy. You've broken the timer like 10 times at least. I have. It really does just break. It just happens. But I fixed it now. Everything's fine. We're all fine. Built-in Brawn 2.0 for less extreme physics? Maybe. I hope so. I will say 2.0 is going to be a lot. So I've always wanted to cause... Why is the time... Okay, wait. End timer. Can I get it to... I can't get this to fix, can I? -2. 3. Save. Okay, let's hope this time. Sorry, I looked at the goals and I'm like, why are the goals broken? Also, is it Oken? Ukenin? Welcome in, please let me know if I said your name right. Okay, I finally got the goals to fix. Start timer again. Start timer. We're good. We're good. We did it. We did it. We did things. We did things. Things are done. Things have been done. We are working. We are working. As you were saying, as I was saying, I don't know what I was saying. A trap to some. How do I say it properly? If I could have the phonetic spelling, I promise I will do my best to say your name properly. I will not mispronounce names. What exactly are we doing? We are, I mean, at the moment we're chatting. Overall, we are in the middle of a subathon, kinda, trying to raise money for a 2.0 model. Basically, otherwise, it's just, other than that, we're having fun. We're not, that is not, okay, that is the conversation at hand, but that is not, don't say it like that. It's not suspicious. It's me trying to nerf my own booba in the process of getting a 2.0. It's different. It's different than that, Vex. It's different. Specifically getting nerfed. Exactly. You know, you say the letter O-U, you say ooh. So is that like it's just O-O? Okay. Okay. So it's Okonen? Is that how I say it? Is it Okonen? Is it? Yeah. Okay. I can read. It just takes a little bit. It is said, why a sync it? I'm not having a stroke reading. I can say Oko if that's okay. If that works for you, that works for me, and I promise I won't remember within 5 minutes because my brain is dead. I just got back from Disneyland and my brain cell got left back there a long time ago, aka yesterday, aka it's not coming back. But I can do that. I can do that, Oko. Thank you for letting me know. With brain, maybe, possibly. It happens. Sometimes. If I sleep well, it's fine. I was so freaking tired when I woke up this morning. I had no reason to be. I went to bed at the nice normal hours of 11:30 after I got off of League for the night, which I really regret playing last night. But it's good. Your Discord didn't ping? My Discord didn't ping? Did the stream ping not go out today? Is it because it's broken? Live ping. Oh, it didn't ping today. Wait, I need to fix that. Hell yeah, we need to fix that. Ping bot, you haven't failed me thus far. Why'd you fail me today? Stream ping, go on out. Hey, day 4 is live. Ping bot, dumb. Hi. Okay, beautiful pink. Oh, copy, paste. Boom. I got it. All right, let me take that drink. Thank you, Vex. Sip and thank you. It's 10 p.m. Wait. What corner of the globe are you on? Obviously, don't dox yourself. What corner of the globe is it 10 p.m.? Wait, Gales, what time is it? What time is it right now for you? Why is whose emote is that? Oh, that's Corvin's ping. Okay, never mind. That makes sense. The Eastern Europe or Central Europe? That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes a lot more sense. I mean, I feel so bad. If it's not US time zones, aka Pacific to Eastern, I have no idea where in the world it is. It's probably really bad. I feel like this is general American knowledge at its finest, aka at its worst, but it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense, actually. Time zone is really easy. How is yours? Wait, what makes... what would be really easy if you were just 12 hours ahead or... Wait, what time zone is exactly 12 hours ahead or behind me? What time zone is midnight right now? Google, go. UTC plus 7. Standard time. I cannot pronounce that. Russia. Russia. I see. Your country is technically the center of time. Wait, are you just in UTC? Is that your time zone? I see. Now that I'm not in league, what'd you miss? You didn't miss much. Talked about booba support and size of booba. Well, sure. Well, sure. UK is 0? I see. I see. That makes a lot more sense. I have no idea what times, like, if I'm completely honest, I don't know. So I'm in Pacific time. I'm on the west coast of the United States. I have no idea. Like, everyone knows their time zone in UTC plus whatever or minus whatever. I don't know what mine is, if I'm being completely honest. I just know what time it is, and I can do it relative to other time zones within the states. That's the extent of my American knowledge. Or not in daylight savings time. Fair. I'm not even sure what time zone. I know I'm plus 2, 3. I see. Minus 7 to 8. I see. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. I will never remember that. You know, at least it's not the one letter or one number below what it could be. That would be really bad. And then I would 100% argue that Pacific time is the worst time zone if it was number 7 and the number that comes before 7. I am very glad that it's 7 and 8, not, you know, I don't want to say anymore because Vex is here, but it's, yeah, it makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense. Time zones are dumb. I understand time zones, but I really wish time zones were not what they were. It would make me a lot happier. Should always have at least 3 time zones in your mind at all times. I do have at least 3 time zones. I technically have 4 time zones. Do you hate the number 2? Yes. Yes. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. I 100% do. I'm trying to think if there's any sort of like brain rot sort of thing that I at least even find funny. And I can't really think of one off the top of my head. I can't think of one. I really can't think of one. I'm sure there is one. I'm like, haha, for once in a while, that's funny. Right now, no. It's all AI. Yeah, I am a person that does not support AI. However, I do see it being funny in some regards, purely because, like, freaking the one that makes songs, you can have a lot of fun making really stupid, really, really bad AI songs, and it's only fun because it's so bad, and I don't feel as though anyone's taking away from actual music artists with this because they're so bad. I don't remember what it was called, but that's like the only one that I'm like, this is funny. That, and I will admit, I was able to do some homework thanks to the wonders of ChatGPT, because the only thing I used AI for in college was repetitive homework, where quite literally every single question was exactly the same. And it's like one of those, hey, do 50 questions where it's the exact same question done 16 ways, or like done 50 ways, like with 50 different wordings. And I'm like, okay, I'm 40 questions into this. I don't want to do the last 10. I understand how to do this. Can I just not? That's the only thing. It's the only thing. Only AI you support is the AI that kills you in video games. Fair. On your Twitch channel? Yes! Yes, I did. Let me make sure that my setting changed. But yes. Yes, I did. I saw your message about it. I forgot to respond to it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Which section was it under again? because I know I turned it off. I can't remember where it was. I might also only be able to see it if I'm not on there. Privacy? Yeah, I know I turned it off. I saw a whole bunch of things about it. Scale sent me a message about it. Privacy. I want to like screenshot it to show you guys that it's turned off. Just need to find where it was again, because I did it while I wasn't home. Because I had to do this before I went live at Disney, and I was on my phone, and now I can't find it. Content, copyright claims. Yeah, no, thank you. Monetization, that's not it. Moderation, settings in general, channel? Definitely not channel. Opted on by default? Ugh. No one would voluntarily opt. Yeah, I'm sure it's just people that forget to turn it off that quite literally have this issue. Where the hell is privacy? I have looked. It's not under analytics. It's obviously not under community. It's not under content. It's not under monetization. No. Moderation. No. It seems like it'd be under settings. Is it under account settings? Notifications, content. What? Security and privacy. There we go. Yeah, it's turned off. Alright. Where is it? There it is. Boom. See? Turned off. It took me so long. It was it was turned off. So yeah, it took me forever to refine that. Read your chat better. Scroll down in settings. Yeah, I was in the wrong settings. I was I was in the wrong place. But no, I have it turned off. I turned it off at Disney. And that's why I couldn't find it, because I was already struggling to find it while my phone was fighting me trying to look at computer view. But yeah, it doesn't turn off all AI features, but it does turn off the Amazon AI training. What other AI features are there? Truthfully, I did not look into the situation at all. Oh my god, I can hear myself. No, get off my own stream. Thank you. That was about all that I had. And that's what happened there, and that's what was going on. But no, it's turned off. It's turned off. Oration, sometimes it's annoying. Yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb. Got it though. We are. Let me close some tabs. I have so many tabs open that do not need to be open at the moment. Let me close that as well. Oh my god, I have too many things up. Dooba. There we go. And back. All right, we're back. We're back. Everything's done. I had to open way too many tabs to try and find that damn setting again, but it's off. Everything's good. Stuff that Twitch says to benefit the community, like sponsored campaign assistance, recommended an automod. Yeah. I mean, automod's not off. I have automod on purely because it does catch some things. Granted, it also catches a lot of things that don't need to be caught. And truthfully, I find great entertainment in needing to tell automod, hey, this is okay. Because some of the things it catches is really funny. Like, it's someone, I can't even think of it, but it's always dumb. It's really dumb stuff. But the things it catches, it's like sometimes it takes a completely innocent, normal sentence as an innuendo, and then you need to try and think like automod thought to try and figure out why it caught it, and then the message becomes 10 times funnier. That's the kind of thing that I find great joy in. Automod blocks every swear word, and sometimes it blocks really inconsequential. Exactly! Exactly. Uh-huh. Yeah. See? Yeah, but okay. For some reason, it caught both of those. Like, I guess automod does not like the word lesbian, and for reasons I understand, it does not like the word hoe. Like, you are not allowed to talk about gardening hose. So, like, that one makes sense. But the rest of them, like, half the time, it doesn't make sense. Or, like, the word, like, you could just be talking about hands, and if you say the word finger, it's not happy with you. Like, there's so much stuff that is just dead because of it. And yeah, it's so entertaining. It's really entertaining to me. But I don't know. I don't know. How do you guys feel about doing our next wheel spin? I want to do our next wheel spin. Why did it? The fact it'll catch that too, that makes me like. let's allow it. There we go. I think it catches it more than once too. Wait, the timer is still off. Wait. Okay, wait. Give me a second. Give me a second. Did I not hit start timer? I hit stuff. No, it is going. Wait, what am I on? Why am I? Never mind. It's on. Ha 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 ha. Wheels on the stream go round and round. Indeed they do. Let me find my wheel again. I lost my wheel. A wheel. Where is my wheel? Where did it go? There's my wheel. Cover our face with our wheel. Again, this is still catching up to last stream. Again, before last stream, we were at 500 and something points. Every 100 points is a wheel spin. So we already did the wheel spin for 600 points. That was showing pictures of my cat Fifi again. And then we got our 2.0 scratch concept art done and crossed off for our 600 goal. This is for the 700 points. This is our final wheel spin that we owe for now. Let us get the wheel. Let us spin the wheel. And let us see if it's something we need to change to do right now. Because there are some things that do not work. This is dumb. This is dumb. I don't even know how to play this game. Is there even a website for this? What's that? This is a game that Foggy was talking about a while ago, and it was supposed to be like on like I don't know. My Morris AI. I don't even know how to play Nightman Morris. I just need to do one game of it, and that's the wheel spin. What the hell? What am I? You know what? We're gonna play without learning the rules, and we're gonna see if we can win without learning any sort of rules. Okay. Boom. Boom. We put this here. We go over to gaming really quick. And then when we're in the corner, how do we do this without? I think we just take there's one that I used for Kahoot. Just change Kahoot over to Nightman Morris, and that should be fine. Let me actually Discord, words on stream. I guess I could do words on stream. I don't want to do words on actually no, I can't do words on stream. Chrome GeoGuessr, perfect. Okay. Properties. Chrome, Nightman Morris. Boom. Alright. I'm gonna go like, I'm just gonna, yeah, that's good enough. Alt. I think that works. That works. It's janky, but it works. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing. Cursor napping. It was a long time ago that we did Kahoot. A long time ago. Alright, I have no idea what I'm doing if I'm being completely honest. Wait, recommended move, restart game. How do I, what the hell am I, how does one, so if I put the thing there, how does this work? How does this work? What am I even, it's clicking buttons. What? Oh wait, restart game. AI for player B. We place this, and then they do thing. What am I trying to do? What do you do for this? Lose on 39? Huh. Win in 31? What does this mean? What does this mean? What does this even mean? I am so confuzzled, and I don't, wait, let me actually open up chat so I can see what you guys are saying. Because I probably, in theory, should have looked up, Google the rules. You know what? Fine, let me, how to play Nightman Morris. Player gets 9 pieces or men and takes turn places them on a 24-point grid. The goal is to form mills 3 pieces in a row. They capture opponent pieces, winning by reducing the rival to 2 pieces or blocking all of their moves. Consistent 3-net squares, lines connecting the middle of the sides, creating 24 intersections. This doesn't make sense. Here, wait. Restart the game. Let's go like right there. Let's see what they do. And AI for player B. If we go like right here, then here, and here. Okay, so we just need to get 3s, right? Extra complicated tic-tac-toe. Is this like 3-point tic-tac-toe? What is this? I can win. I can win. I can believe in myself to win. Let me take a drink really quick. Thank you. Sip, sip, and thank you. I don't know what I'm doing at all. I don't know what's going on. Boom. Button. Wait, do these count as 3 in a row as well? Oh, I have to move them. Oh, I see. We'll move you. Oh, I see. I see clearly that I screwed up. Or can I move this to? Does that count as 3 in a row? Bye. Wait. Bye. Bye. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I got a crappy wheel spin. But see you, Oken. Oko. What am I saying? Oken. Okenin. There we go. What the hell? What do I even... Wait, can I move this one? No. And then they move, and then we do... What? I'm so confused. I can't do anything, so therefore I lost, right? Because there's no moves that I can... The game has started. Yeah, then surely I lost, right? Because I can't move anything, so that's a lose. Right? Because, yeah, player 2 is 1. So, see, I played my 1 game of 9-Man Morris, and I don't know... I can see clearly now that I have lost. Yeah, I see. See, I did the wheel spin. I think I finally understand vaguely what to do, and I don't want to do any more of it. So let's go back over here. Actually, wait. Boom. Now let's go back over here. And then we put this back here, and we close that, and we put this here, and then we're good, and we've done it. See, I played Hi Vex, I am blind, I am dumb, I don't know what I should do. Can we respin? No! We did the wheel spin. We did it. We definitely did it. And it was just bad and special, not in a good way. I am just special. I am just special. Take that how you will, but I am special. And it is in a good way. And it is all we need. And I don't want to be deafened. And I just need to be fun. Skylanders themed Kahoot. We're not playing Kahoot right now. That's not what we're doing. Also, hello, Dino. Enter 9-Man Morris tournaments? No. I'll play tic-tac-toe. Why don't we play tic-tac-toe? There is Jackbox. That is true. I did promise Jackbox. Guess you forgot to download Jackbox while I was gone. What's that? Tic-tac-toe and 200 channel points. We don't need the bald tic-tac-toe. Okay. Someone spam me after stream, so I can go and download freaking Jackbox games that Vex gave me, because I owe Vex Jackbox games because Jackbox was bought by the Vex and I want to play Jackbox, but I freaking forgot to download it. And we know that my internet cannot handle downloading and streaming at the same time, and that would be like even more of a bad situation than we're already in. So we're not gonna do that. Also, I do need to take a very, very, very quick break to go and get more water because I have run out of gross. Well, it's not really run out. I have like very little gross Dasani water left, and one more Zip Zip will literally be everything. So you know the rules, and you fight AI in perfect mode. I see. But let me go and fill up my water really quick. Let me fill up my water quick. Hey now. I need to fill up my water. Where is my be right back little bubble? Be right back. I will be right back. Let me fill up my water and I will be back. All right. Yeah, there we go. It's my pretty be right back little sticky note. I'll be back. This will not take longer than a minute, hopefully. I will be back. All right. So as a oh wait, let me take out the sticky note. So as a special torture to all of you, I have filled up my bottle. It is still in the Dasani bottle. It is still warm. I guess it's a special torture to me. It is half Dasani water and half tap water. In other words, it is sure to be an awful cacophony of a whole bunch of water flavors that I'm really scared to try. Let me sip. Oh god, that's awful. Let me put that back down. Yeah, okay. That's not gonna be pleasant, but I feel like that's only fair. That's okay. It's just water. It could be worse. It could be something else. It could be trying to down an entire Dr. Pepper again, in which I am pretty sure that legitimately burned my throat. But I'm going to eat my last piece of caffeine gum. I am now officially going to be out of caffeine gum, but that is probably for the best that I no longer have caffeine gum once I put this piece in my mouth. No, we're good. Make 3 games. Would you like your 3 games of rock, paper, scissors right now, Foggy? Is that what you are asking for? Is that what you would like? If that is what you would like, then that is what we can do right now, Foggy. Also, welcome back, Oko. Welcome back. Let me also... So, why you have caffeine gum? Because originally it was a joke that, well, it's not really a joke. I have not had a lot of caffeine in my life, so I am hypersensitive to caffeine. And when I have caffeine, I have noticed that my thoughts come back a lot clearer. my normal smooth brain self becomes a little less brain of smoothed. And also, this gum is really, really tasty. Like, it is the best mint gum I've ever had in my life. So partially it's because I want to try and, you know, be more energetic and have my thoughts come back to me, which does work for about an hour. And also because this is like the sweetest mint gum I've ever had, and I cannot get enough of it. It's wrinkles? I don't, maybe I do. It does. It becomes a wrinkly little brain, you know? DMs. All right. So for those who are not aware, we have personal incentive lists. This is so I can explain to everyone who is not sure what is going to be going on in just a second. Personal incentive list. Where did it go? Dear God, where did it go? We have personal incentive list. So, individual rewards. I have quite a few people who I owe 3 games of rock, paper, scissors to. For the most part, these people can claim their 3 games of rock, paper, scissors. You're very quick at any point that they wish. Foggy has just claimed that he would like to do his 3 games of rock, paper, scissors. So we are going to be doing our 3 games of rock, paper, scissors. Now you may be asking, what do these 3 games of rock, paper, scissors get you? The answer is bragging rights. They give you like absolutely nothing except bragging rights. You know what? To up the ante of this thing, assuming I have enough rules that I can make in the server, if these people win their 3 games of rock, paper, scissors, I will give them a very inconsequential role in the Discord server that says I beat Syv in rock, paper, scissors. That will be the whole role, and I will do that. I feel as though that is something that is very fair to do and that I can do, and because I am the owner of the server, I will make it a role. Unless I think I'll make the role bragging rights. The role will just be called bragging rights, and I think that is the best thing to do. You can have over 200 roles. Fantastic. Then I'm making the role just called bragging rights, and it is purely if you beat me in this best of 3 rock, paper, scissors. The only thing is I don't know how we stop cheating in the best of 3 rock, paper, scissors. Playing for bragging rights? Exactly! You're playing for bragging rights. The Discord role called bragging rights. I think that's how I make this more incentivizing. Let me... New tab. Boom. Insert. Let me go over to gaming. Let me pull up. Let me find the exact same thing I was just using. And instead, make this the rounds of rock, paper, scissors. Now, the only problem is I need to make, like, Foggy, if you can, take your pick for rock, paper, scissors right now. Let me see if I can see when you make your pick. Obviously, I can't see what you pick. Okay. How I'm gonna make this fair is the opponent makes a choice first. It tells me, I'm trying to find Chrome GeoGuessr. That was the one. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, that's big. Good enough. Okay. We have our rock, paper, scissors. So as you can see, it says opponent has made a pick. This is how we do it so that we can see that I am not being stream sniped. I always start the exact same way. Give me rock. And I lost. Okay. Foggy, make your pick. Foggy has made his pick. Because Foggy went paper. I just realized, wait. I think, make it undeniable, make it unchangeable, make it anything, If he went paper, he's gone paper again. He's not. Okay. So, okay. What I'm really curious about is if you can change your answer after the fact. I never tested this. I don't know if you can change it. We're currently both 1 and 1. Because we're both 1 and 1, Foggy went both paper and then rock. In theory, he would not go scissors again. I think he would go back to paper. Because he would go back to paper, I'm gonna pick scissors. Or not. Well. Damn. That's highly unfortunate. So if he goes, if Foggy went paper and then rock, and then surely he went rock again. So because he went rock again, I do not think he would go rock a third time. Because of that, he probably would go scissors. But because I don't think he'd go rock again, that means he's definitely going rock again, so he's gonna go rock. Congratulations on your bragging rights, Foggy. Well, make my, no, I want to make your roll. I want to make this. It was best of 5, not best of 3. It's best of 3. It is best of 3. Everything about it does say best of 3. Let me close this. Dark, you want to go too, Dark? Okay, wait. If Dark also wants to claim his best of 3 rock, paper, scissors. So, really quick, just to, let me hide this. Let me refresh so it's a different copy. All right, I got a new room ID link. Do. Where is Dark's DMs? Surely it has not been that long since I DM'd Dark. Have I ever DM'd Dark? You know, let's just snipe him out of this Discord call. Boom, message. Boom, link. Boom. All right, Dark. Click the link, Dark. Click the link, Dark. Also, I need to test something really quick. Okay, no, you can't change it. All right. This one doesn't count. This one doesn't count. Yeah, this one won't count. Let me see. Okay. So, I will wait for Dark to make Dark's move. Once Dark makes Dark's move, then I will start my thought process. Okay. Knowing Dark, knowing that I always said I went rock, surely he will go paper again, which means I go scissors. Fantastic! We're off to a strong start. What Vex? What Vex? We can't see. Oh! Ha! 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 Fixed it. No, it's 50-50. I fixed it. I fixed it. I fixed it. Technically, it's better. Sorry. My bad. I had to close it and then I forgot to reopen it. See, guys, I'm a good streamer. I'm a good streamer. All right. So, for recap for last round, because I said I always start with rock, and, you know, paper was what was started with, I then went scissors and I won against paper. Because of that, I truly think he's just gonna go paper again. So, oh, well. So it was paper rock. Because it was paper rock, what are the chances that it just goes back to paper? I really don't know. It could just be rock again. I mean, truly, this could just be the Foggy strategy of, like, paper, rock, rock. Because it's paper, rock, rock, maybe it's gonna go scissors. I think it's gonna be paper again, so I'm gonna try and tie it. That was scissors. Okay. I'm starting to think that thought processes should just go out the window. So because thought processes go out the window, we smooth brain this. I think I know what to do. Once the opponent choice has been made, I will think through this. And the only way that I absolutely think that I can, it's a small world after all. Tie. See? It's the perfect thing. That's what if I just let Disney carry the way. M-I-C-K-E-Y. This is fantastic. Oh, can I just keep stalling out with Disney? Space Mountain is a thrilling, high-speed roller coaster type ride in the dark. Damn. Space Mountain failed me. GG Dark. GG Dark. Why is it working? I don't know. Alright, wait, I should have kept going. Wait. Space Mountain is a flying roller coaster type ride in the dark. That includes sharp turns, sudden drops, and stops. I would have won if I said the whole thing. Am I gaining points? Yes. Well, so the points, those points are given over time. There's obviously channel points, and there's also stream avatar points that are completely unrelated. There's so many points going on. It's a little confuzzling. All right, is any Vex, you should do it. Say what you chose, rock, paper, scissors, and whatever the wheel lands on will be my choice. That's okay. I see. Okay. I see. Why don't you do it that way? My god. Here. Okay, we're gonna do it Vex's way. Let me find rock, paper, scissors, bot. Actually, randomizer. Okay. How does this work? Okay. I think, does this work? Is this good enough for you? Is this good enough for you, Vex? Is this, if I, just as a test. Okay, is this good enough for you? I don't feel like making a wheel. Yes? Okay. So, I'm going to start out every single way I always start out, which is saying I'm gonna go rock and instead going paper. I will start with paper. Vex, your answer is rock. I win. I win my first one, for I went paper. My second one, because I went paper, am now going to go paper again because I feel like that would work. I am going paper. Vex's answer is rock. I have won 2 in a row. I am then going to go scissors because I've gone paper twice in a row. Vex, your answer is scissors. We tie. Is currently 2-0 in my favor. I am then going to go rock because I want to. Vex, your answer is paper. We are now 2-1. Now, I want to go rock again. So, Vex, what is your answer? Paper. We are now 2-2. What is this stupid bot? I now am putting all of my faith in rock because I like rocks and I don't want to lick them, but I like rocks. Vex, your answer. So I am going rock. You are going rock. We tie. We are 2-2. We are now going to do it's first to 3. Yeah, it was best of 5 first to 3. Whatever. I've kind of messed up. Every single one has been best of 5 first to 3. We'll just go first to 3. It's easier that way. Oh well, it was supposed to be best of 3, but then I realized I did the bot wrong, but whatever. It's whatever. Alright. I'm gonna go scissors. We're just gonna go scissors. Vex, what are you doing? It's a tie. Okay. Vex, why did you have to do gambling? Gambling takes so much longer. I'm gonna go paper. What are you gonna do, Vex? Fantastic. Vex also won 2-3. Can anyone not get bragging rights? Who can be the first one to not get bragging rights? That's what I want. Okay. Close this. Okay. Come back. I don't know. Can I try? I need to have some sparingness. I need to have some. I lost to a bot. I did lose to a bot. I never claimed to be good at rock, paper, scissors, okay? It is a point reward. Let me go back to chatting really quick. There we go. All right, so yeah, what this was is I still owe 1. Vex did win by doing nothing. So as it stands, bragging rights is going out to everyone. Just so you guys know, bragging rights is not going to be a role that you can see. Bragging rights was not meant to originally be a role at all. Shadow's not here, is he? I don't think he is. Shadow does, obviously, yeah, Shadow very, very, very clearly does have one. Wait, what does Shadow, how many points does Shadow have? A lot. Okay, so if I look at points and then I look, Shadow's points seem really low for some reason. Oh well. Let me see. What did Shadow unlock with the Shadow points? What have I not done yet? That is owed. Okay. Custom. Oh, Shadow gets a chat command. That's fine. Okay. So originally bragging rights was just supposed to be a funny gag. Bragging rights is going to be one of the lowest roles. Like, it'll be something you have to look at the roles thing for and you'll be like, ha, I have this inconsequential role that gives me absolutely nothing. That is what it's meant to be. It will not give you chat colors. It will not be above literally anything else. It is just something that will be on there. Just so you know, we would have won. I would have. It's been changed. It's been changed. It's best of 5, I guess. Oh well. That's what I get. That's what I get for not realizing how the actual game worked. Oh well. That said though, again, it's going to be a roll. It's inconsequential. Will do literally nothing. Even below a person. It will be below a person. Let me actually, here, I don't think I can screen share this very easily to you guys, but let me see if it's, I want to make this roll. Assuming Foggy has not already made this roll. Server settings. Oh, God, let me take this drink. Thank you. All right, we're gonna make this. I'm gonna relay this to you through Word because I don't know what I could accidentally dox with this. I can't assume anything, but roles. Create new role. Role name. Bragging rights. Save changes. Actually, you know what? I don't see an issue with this. I don't see an issue. Hey, okay, wait. Let's go back. You farmed. Okay, we don't need to talk about that. You know, it's not important. I'll go back to gaming really quick again. All right. Let me find the same exact thing we've been messing with. Let me drag this over here. Where I've just been messing around with the exact same like GeoGuessr tab that I had open. Where'd it go? In theory I could just mess with Uma Musume because I'm never gonna touch that again in my life. Digging. No, I definitely won't. I'm stuck in roles right now. I'm in role editing. This bragging rights thing. Where it's on stream, Chrome GeoGuessr properties. Discord. Where is Discord? Boom. Okay. Here, you guys can make this roll with me. Because, yeah, just to prove that the role exists. Alright. Very poorly optimized to fit in this cube, because it's never going to be shown again. We have our role. It is called bragging rights. What color? What color? I think this role deserves to be like really ugly, like golden yellow, like really ugly yellow, because it's not going to be anywhere anyway. As you can see, it's gonna be under everything that's important. It's above everyone. That's about it. Save that change. So ugly yellow roll. Holographic. Why? It's never gonna be seen. It's never gonna be seen. There will not be an icon for it. It's not gonna be showed separately. It's not. I could make it pingable. We're not gonna do that though. That should be it. That should literally be it. You need an icon. You guys don't want me to give you an icon. We're basically done. I am basically done. I'm not gonna give this role an icon. You guys, no, you guys are not getting an icon. Okay. As you can see, the role has been created. Make it ping. You know what? I want this to be a torturous role. Hell yeah. Alright. Now we just need to add it. Now we just need to add it to people. I'm not gonna do this on stream, but that is, there you go. You guys can see the role has been made. The role exists. Add members. We need the Foggy. Or permission? No permissions. Add members. Foggy and Dark and Vex. There we go. All right. I hate the fact that 3 out of 4 people, it is 4, right? Is it only, wait, did 3 out of 3? How many, okay, let me look at these points really quick. Let me go back over to chatting so I'm full screen and pretty. Oops, that was the wrong thing. All right, let me close a picture. Close this picture. Let's go over here. Let me move Discord back to where it belongs. It's bugging me that it's on my main monitor. All right. Who else do we owe this to? Foggy, Shadow, Vex. It's dark. It's just Shadow. Okay. 3 out of 4 people. 3 out of 4 people that earned this so far have won it. Bragging rights is not seeming very... You know what? The more people that win it, the less special the roll. So hey, fine. It works for me. It's a great roll. Look, in general, you're gonna sleep. Have a good night. Have a good night, Oko. Why? What did you guys do? Why is it colored? Foggy, why'd you change the color of the roll? Why is it rainbow? Why is it holographic? You know, it's supposed to be ugly piss yellow, and you guys changed it from its intended roll. Because it's truly- No! No! I made this roll, and it's meant to be ugly and yellow, and you're not supposed to be happy about it. Days is piss yellow. Well, this one's a different piss yellow. Where'd it go? You guys, no, you guys are losing your specialness. It's not supposed to be that special. It's just vaguely special, you know? There we go. My god, you got rid of my very special yellow. I'm very sad you got rid of it. I'm getting you guys worse yellow. There you go. There you go. It doesn't have another roll, is it? Don't, I can make something else holographic. How does that sound? I can make something different holographic. Better than everyone else. You guys, you realize that's not even the highest. I'll make the contributor roll, okay? The work in progress name Civil 2.0 model contributor roll. I'll make that holographic. How does that? You gambled? Well, you didn't need to gamble. I hate that your gambles worked. I truly hate that your gambles worked. But just the 2.0 model contributors roll, that one, I'll make that one holographic. How's that? That sounds fair to me. Rights. Well, okay. Whatever. You guys are stuck with your piss yellow roll. And have fun with it, okay? That is all you needed. That's all you're getting. You guys are not... You guys can at least ping this roll. That's what makes it special. You guys can brag about your bragging rights. And in turn, piss off everyone who gets that roll by spam pinging it. Everyone, wait, can everyone use it? Wait. Someone who doesn't have the roll, can you ping that roll? Someone who doesn't have permission to ping, can anyone ping that roll? Because I feel like that's a special kind of torture that I'm absolutely gonna allow anyone to do at any point in time. Does it actually ping? Does it ping? Anyone can ping? Hell yeah! Hell yeah! No, that makes it special. That makes it, oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. As long as it's actually pinging. That's what pingable toggle is for. I mean, that's fantastic. I love that. Okay. So, because anyone can ping to this, that's... Guys, torture them! Torture the winners! Torture the people for beating me! Do it at midnight! Do it at 2 AM! Foggy gets pinged by everything anyway, so it won't affect him, but it affects the other two. They are forever stuck in this hell. I will allow this until I won't anymore. How to ping at and then bragging rights. Your server muted. Well, maybe it'll affect Dark. Dark doesn't get pings. Okay. Well, in hindsight, it's not gonna affect any of them, really, but... How do you ping? Yeah, in Discord, how you ping things is you do the @ symbol, and then start typing out, just as you type out a username, you type out bragging rights, and that makes the role itself, so everyone with the role get a ping. Avoid getting the role. Don't beat me. Or you could bypass the best of 3, as long as you just, or sorry, first to 3, as long as you bypass it or just don't win it. So that's how it goes. This is beautiful. I have Discord open on my other monitor. I'm just don't do @ everyone. Foggy, no @ everyone. I won't even @ everyone. I don't even like adding everyone when I have an important announcement. We're not doing that. At live? No. No, no, no. Nothing. At stream, at event, nope. No ads. No ads for you. You can at bragging rights. There's no simp rule. Don't, no. Nuh-uh. But that being said, that is what we are doing. That is what we have done. We have now fulfilled almost everything. We owe Shadow a custom chat command. Foggy, you can make your own custom chat command. If you want another one, you can just veto that one yourself. Other than that, we've done basically everything. We do still owe a gamer repo. I don't feel up for that tonight, but how is that? Person, not a role? Yeah, I don't like being known as that. I hate that during last stream, when chat was broken, you just kept typing simp and that popped up in my name. I don't like that. What I really don't like is, okay, so let me throw away this gum again because it got hard. Okay, I am officially out of caffeine gum. I have no more caffeine gum. What I really don't like is that I've already told you that I've been trying to get the judge role as an official Cookie Run Brave vs. TCG judge. And if any of them DM me on Discord, they're gonna see that as my username. That's not nice. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm the gum on I don't need more gum. The gum is not good for me, Foggy. The gum is not good for me. Also, you're broke. Put it back on. You do realize it's not gonna count towards anything, right? You do realize it's not gonna count towards the timer. I don't need more gum. I have my empty thing of gum. It makes fun pop noises, like it makes fun pop noises, and I like the pop that the can makes. But I don't need more. I don't need more. I just don't need more because I can make pop noises with my empty can of gum, like pop, and then that's all you need. An Apple gift card. That's how I buy my anime subscriptions. I buy my anime subscriptions through Apple gift cards. That's my anime funding because I don't like Nat. Hey now. It also goes towards something else that would definitely make people never want to do that. Apple or Android? I have an Apple phone, which is the only reason. That's the only reason. So that's why I have it up there. Because it makes me happy. And I don't like pirating my anime. So, the gum back, I'm not putting the gum back. Just for this one stream. I don't need more gum, though. I need to detox from caffeine and gum. I need to detox from the caffeine gum. Trust me. You're broke? I'm not putting it up there. There's no harm. There's very much harm. Pirating isn't technically called stealing. I mean, it is technically, you know, I don't want to. Let me have my fancy Crunchyroll subscription that I've been paying for years. I'm not changing it, because it also keeps track of every second, and it's the only way that I've made it as far as I have in One Piece. I finally made it somewhere that's fairly interesting to watch in One Piece. It's finally getting somewhere. It's only taken over 400 episodes to finally get worth paying attention to. I can't even tell you the amount of episodes I have skimmed through trying to get somewhere that I was like, hey, this episode is actually worth listening and watching, and it's finally getting somewhere, and I'm scared that it's finally getting somewhere because it's actually somewhere. But let's add it back for one stream. It's gonna be freaking fine. I will add the caffeine gum back. Get paid till tomorrow. Fantastic. If this thing gets bought, I'm I need to find it. I need to sign in with Twitch, and then we sign into Throne, and then we put it up. Hey, coffee. I also don't know much of anything about coffee, so coffee. Boom. Add to wish list. How do I add something I've already had? How do I add something I've had previously? Activity. Had 23 visits last week. Orders. Secret gift. Oh! looking through this, there is a part. Okay, next time we do the next Syvathon stream that we have a camera on, there is something that was purchased off my throne that very much is getting its own segment during the Syvathon. I need to wait for the purchaser of said item to be here. And oh, it's gonna be so entertaining. I believe it's gonna be an unboxing of sorts. It's a wonderful item that came from Amazon. You mean Shadow? I do mean Shadow, and it's such a stupid item. It's an item my mom picked out and forced me to add to my throne, and then Shadow bought it. Alright, secret gift. How do I reveal the item? How do I add this again to? Fine, we will add this wish list. Boom. Add to wish list. Boom. Add to wish list. Gum. Just caffeine. Gum. I could make it a 3-pack and discourage people even more. Okay. Not digital. No crowdfunding. Customized shipping cost. No. Okay. Add to wish list. There we go. Okay. I have added it, Foggy. I have added it. Used to buy stuff. Vex, I am sitting on the chair that you graciously bought for me. I still use the monitor that you graciously bought for me. Like, the monitor you got me is my current third monitor that's up in the corner, and the chair is not squeaky thanks to your generous donations, Vex. My stream setup would not be the same without your generousness. Also, the headphones I'm wearing were also supplied by you. I will say they are about to bite it, but they're still working. They still do their job. Like the wonders of like that plastic sheeting that protect them is pretty much gone at this point. It is just the bare cushion left on the top of this. Like, yeah, perfect. See, it doesn't need to exist. It doesn't need to exist. Why is it not there? Boggy! What did you do? Miss Squeaky Chair? I still have Squeaky Chair. Squeaky Chair just isn't super squeaky anymore because I haven't been sitting on it that much. Like, it's somehow, like, fixed itself. It also, like, I use Squeaky Chair whenever I have a Skylander stream because I have to use it as a table to put a whole bunch of stuff on. If we could switch back to the Squeaky Chair at one point. It's gonna feel weird, though, because that chair, like, moved a lot. And this one's very stiff in comparison. And I don't know how well I do with Squeaky Chair. Now you're broke. Foggy! Foggy! He bought it. He bought it, Memo. Which means I'm gonna have more caffeine gum come tomorrow, most likely. I probably, like, late
You don't
day.
need to get that knockoff Shadow Milk plushie anymore. You can get the official one.
That's true! Oh my god, that's true! Well, I think it's sold out. Wait. Also, the U2's one. You mentioned the U2's one. I have been clocking. So, when I looked at Twitter before I left for Disney, U2's had put out like this little publicity thing of, hey, wonder who these cookies are gonna be. And I immediately saw the Black Sapphire silhouette and I'm like, official Black Sapphire plushie? Official Black Sapphire plushie finally existing? I hate that he has 2 eyes in his plushie. I hate that his earrings aren't attached to his head. They're for some reason attached to his ears, or his hair, not his ears. They're attached to his hair for some reason, which I don't enjoy. And then they're almost like, it's U2's eyes. I don't mind the U2's eyes. They fit for Pure Vanilla. They fit for Mystic Flower. Both of them already have their eyes closed. I'm probably only gonna get the Black Sapphire plushie if it's cheap enough. I'm also gonna get the Mystic Flower one because I like Mystic Flower more than the others. The Shadow Milk one looks really bad to me. I already have the official Shadow Milk plushie. I have so many knockoff plushies. I don't need the U2's Shadow Milk plushie. But I want that one. If I look up Cookie Run. Okay, let's see. Really expensive Shadow Milk figure from the Cookie Run store. Does the Cookie Run store have any plushies currently available? Like, the one Shadow Milk plushie I still want is the ad-lib plushie, but I don't think it's actually come out at all. I already have that one. I have White Lilies. All these sold out. Pure Vanilla's plushie's still in stock? Holy crap, that's a miracle. Plush. Okay. Okay, there's only... The only one that's in stock that I don't have is Fire Spirits, and Fire Spirits looks bad. I wanted the Wind Archer plushie. That one looked cool. But I have Eternal Sugar. I have White Lily. I have Pure Vanilla. God, there's a really ugly Eternal Sugar keychain. Get a 3D printer. I could 3D print you some Cookie Run figures or statues of characters. I mean, I have 3D printers, and if you could, like, give me those STL files, I will gladly print them. I have not run my 3D printers, and I need something to print. Whether it's resin or otherwise, if you have some, I would gladly take them off your hands. Excluding tomorrows or Tuesdays, I plan Foggy. Save your money. Save your money, Foggy. Don't be broke. Brokeness is bad. Go buy yourself a new Shyvana skin or something. Or, you know, food. Yeah, the official Shadow Milk plush is out of stock. Sort by... Can I look up sold out plushies? I can't. I could get a Pure Vanilla plushie tomorrow. I don't need another Pure Vanilla plushie, but I could get it. Wait, Cookie Run store. Cookie Run store. How much was the ad-lib plushie on the Cookie Run store? Also, I got a new Shadow Milk keychain. That was way too expensive for what it was. Timekeeper sold out. That does not surprise me in the slightest. New Pure Vanilla plushie's cute. I really want the Wind Archer one. Why is okay, I can buy the Wind Archer plushie from the Cookie Run store, but I can't buy it from Amazon. Which makes me sad. Wind Archer. Yeah. I wish I could search up things that aren't there, but oh well. Back up. Do they still have the figures? No, there's no more Beast figures. Ooh. There is an official Shadow Milk plushie. That is there. That. That's a scary thought. Wait, I could buy the music album again. Sorry, I'm getting very distracted by things that I could buy online, and one of them is the music album that I have in my car. You should get the Uzi hoodie. I don't want the Uzi hoodie. I want the J hoodie. The J hoodie looks so freaking nice. Candy Apple didn't? No, Candy Apple has a figure, or has a plushie already. That is something that she has, and that is like something that she didn't need necessarily, but okay, we're gonna go over here. We're going to trash this, add to wish list, Amazon. Really freaking expensive Shadow Milk plushie. Official Cookie Run Shadow Milk plushie. Add to wish list. Fantastic. Okay, we have updated it. It is now the official plushie. But that being said, gum should add back to when you're... I don't need more gum. Thing is, I don't want to overstock, because if I eventually start getting sick of the gum, like quite literally sick from it, I'm not adding the more gum. No more gum. No more. We don't need it. We do not need more gum. 50 ain't expensive. That is unfortunately true, and I spent more for that plushie when I initially bought it. But that's... It's fine. It's just, it's expensive compared to the knockoff one. Unfortunately. Also, I need to continue my saga of buying really cursed Shadow Milk plushie. I have a Shadow Milk cookie plush. Here's the official one. There's that one. There's just a whole bunch of really janky Shadow Milk plushies. And I was on a rampage for a while trying to collect all of the different knockoff variant Shadow Milk plushies. I think I'm only missing one, but I don't even know where I could find it anymore. Cause like I've seen it and I don't know where it went. Like I have Mr. Longneck Shadow Milk. I have deflated Shadow Milk. I have janky Shadow Milk. Like I have all of the crap cookie shadow milks. I wish that there was crappy Black Sapphire plushies. I have to settle for the U2 shadow. Wait, how much? Wait, U2s. I didn't look. How much is the price of the new Cookie Run Black Sapphire? How much will you be? How much? There's one with a 2-inch pin. Oh, I have to get the one with the pin. It's not gonna ship till January? Guys, it's not shipping till January. I have to get the one with the pin though. I have to have the Black Sapphire cookie pin. It'll be my first Black Sapphire cookie pin. It doesn't have a price. I'm gonna assume then that it's gonna be like 40 bucks. This is like 100% I need the pin with the little janky Black Sapphire cookie plushie. You can just ship after ages. Because I ordered the cats. I ordered, I think, all 3 of the cat plushies for Burning Spice, Shadow Milk, and Pure Vanilla. And they aren't supposed to ship until September, I think. November. They're not shipping until November. And because they're not shipping until November, I bought them in June, I think. It's a while. And then once they ship, they take a month to arrive in the United States. So it's not really surprising to me that it's gonna take a while, but why did they make the cat plushies? What do they have to do with cats? So, okay, I'm pretty sure the reason they made the cat plushies is because a knockoff, like basically a shop that makes plushies online, unlicensed for the most part, is called The Plush Shop. And a while back, a plush shop Shadow Milk cat plush went very viral. People wanted them. People sought after them. I have one of the original plush shop Shadow Milk plushies. It was really, really well made. It was really nice. And it's really fun because you can take his hair off and he becomes bald. Because of that plushie, I'm pretty sure DevSys and U2s looked at it and was like, this is a gold mine. We need to make cats of our own. So they went through. First, they did something with the plush shop and got them taken down, even though they're back now. And then they went and made their own cat plushies. So basically, that's what they did. Plush with the bald toggle. Did the fish one have a bald toggle? I don't think so. I unfortunately think the hair is attached. I mean, I'll let you know. I made sure to order all 3 separated so we can have them separate. And because they'll be separate, they will they'll be magical. And I'll be able to see as soon as they ship, as soon as I arrive, I will let you know if the Shadow Milk cat plush official one can also be bald. I hope it can be bald because it's really funny. I love my plush shop cat plush. It's so freaking big. I also bought the Black Sapphire one. It is not as high quality as the Shadow Milk one, which I'm very sad about, but it does make me happy. I don't know. It's a part of my Black Sapphire collection and that's all that matters. I need to, after stream, I'm gonna, at some point, need to go and retake a picture of my entire Black Sapphire cookie collection. It makes me so happy. I have so many more cards now than I did before. I have so many, it's not even funny. Like, last time I took a picture, I think I only had probably about 60 cards with him on it. And I'm only gonna take pictures of the ones that are physically of him or of his disguise, which is the Nosy Wizard. I am almost certain now I have close to 300 cards. I need to take this picture. I need to. Granted, this is going to be missing my, so I paid okay, long story short, I have a friend in California that I met through the Cookie Run Discord server in a Cookie Run art event that is a part of a wonderful server that was for the Team Deceit art fight, basically, that was there. Or what did they call it? Fright Fest? I think they called it Fright Fest. But I was on Team Deceit, and a lot of about like 30 members of Team Deceit went through and made a server in which that's where Lunar came from, that's where Sharky came from. They are very good friends now. I love this server. And one of them is a friend, and they live in California, and they had a friend. We kind of bonded more over Braveverse, the card game, and they had a friend that was going to one of the expos that Black Sapphire Cookie's voice actor was at. So my friend gave the person that was going to the event a Black Sapphire card to get signed, made out to me. And then that card is going to be sent to me in September. They handed it off to a different person in California that I have met before, that I talked to in like Texas and our last regionals and such. So then I have a card coming to me. Where did this? There's their DMs. Holy God, we talked a little bit. They are sending me a card, which is signed by Barrett Letty, the voice actor of Black Sapphire. And this is not quite in my collection yet, but it will be in my collection. And it's not yet, but I still owe them money for this card, but the great exchange is going, and it has exchanged through a lot of hands, and I owe my friend a version of this card. But that is what is going on, and that is, we are, it is coming home. It is not in my collection yet, but it will be. The only problem is I don't know. So I have a version of this card. I have the special art version right next to my signed poster from Barrett Letty. It's just a little poster thing. I don't know if I replace the fancy art version with the signed version. I don't know which I value more. I can't put both of them up there because then that's going to block the art. Like, I can only fit one without blocking the art. I don't know which one I'm going to enjoy more, but I need to make a purple deck and put that card in it. Because the thing is, you can play with signed cards, I think. Wait, does it block? Oh God, it blocks the words. Never mind. I can't play with it. Darn. Oh well. It makes me happy. It just makes me happy. But I don't know. That's my fun. That card is not in my collection. And other than that, I am only missing one card to my Black Sapphire cookie / purple cookie / everything master set. I am still missing the Dark Enchantress cookie EXR, where he got, unfortunately, Mike Wazowski'd in the far left corner, or far left wall, I should say. Like, I need to show this. I need to rant about this every single section, every chance that I get. Where did this stupid card go? I think we just downloaded a new one because I can't find it, and it was right in this. Boom, ba-doom, boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo. Wait, oh, it's on my desktop. Let me get out of this guy's DMs so I don't accidentally DM him. I need this card. Purely because Black Sapphire cookie's on it, and it's the only one that I'm missing, and he is right here. You can see him. You can see his wing. You can see, like, that's his wing, that's his staff, that's one of his legs, his other leg is going like that, and then that's the flower on his vest. He's right here. Let me see if I can find, let me find the art so I can, like, overlay it for you guys. Where's my Black Sapphire cookie art folder? Desktop. Oh, Black Sapphire cookie art folder, where did you go? I need you this very second, please. Pretty please. Cookie, Black Sapphire staff, that's not it. Finished videos. Pics, civil images. That's definitely not the folder I need. Where did it go? Black Sapphire. There we go. I think I only have the GIF saved. I just need to find the specific GIF. I know I had it at one point. I swear if this is like the only one that's not here, I'm gonna be sad. Why am I not seeing it? Where is it? Why do I not have it? Hello? I have literally every other thing of him saved, but I don't have that. There's no way I never saved that specific GIF. Time to go GIF hunting! Cookie, run, wiki. Black Sapphire cookie. I need to have this in my arsenal. I don't know why it's not there. I don't know why. Gallery. We scroll down from the gallery. I think we just get the asset, because yeah, the asset's good enough. We don't need the whole GIF. All right, so that specific picture is this picture you blow it up, right? You overlay, and it lays perfectly over the image. So, like, you see what I see, like, it's, that's where he is. You can see his hair is, like, right here. Like, you can see the tips of his hair. He got laid behind whatever's going on right here, whatever this red part is. So, boom, boom. Like, it lines up, like, it lines up. You can see where he's right here. He got Mike Wazowski'd. I don't like that he got Mike Wazowski'd. I wish he didn't, but he is on that card. Therefore, I need this card, like, really badly. But for some reason, every now and then, the stream's buffering. Why is the stream buffering? Is it because I opened the wiki? Hopefully it stops buffering. Hopefully it's not buffering anymore. Hopefully we are fine. But long story short, this only second time you buffered. Hopefully it doesn't buffer anymore. Hopefully it doesn't. That is that's what we need. We need no buffers. Buffer's bad. But yeah, that's, line it up a little better. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's what we need. That's what we had to do. Yeah. So anyway, I need this card. This is, I am very upset that no one within the Vegas Valley, to my knowledge, has pulled this card. I can't even tell you how many cases we have pulled from to, like, open cards. We have not found this card in Vegas. From what I have been told, no one in the active Braveverse community in all of California, at least all of Northern California, has pulled this card. It is just, it's not there. Don't eat this card. But the problem is, if I want to buy this card off of TCG Player, it's 250. The problem is, I don't think this card is worth any more than 150. 2 years ago when you did the Spyro's Adventure playthrough, when I showed up, I don't remember the exact instance when you showed up, but I do remember you showing up. I do remember playing through Spyro's Adventure. I do remember having fun. I do know we are going to go back through Spyro's Adventure. I cannot say that I remember the exact moment, for my brain is smooth. And it is not working. Let me also... Oh, you just screenshot this so I can, boom. Boom. And then we go... Boom. Boom. Screenshot. There we go. Yeah. I can't even tell you the amount of people that I've had that, like, yelled at me that he's not on this card. Oh my god, you're crazy. He's not there. He's there. He's there. Everyone knows he's there. He's, like, perfectly Mike Wazowski'd out of it, but who cares? I'm gonna close this now. We will move on with our day. You still have the menu? The menu? No one in California trying to book a ticket to Korea and demand it from Dempsis in person? No! The problem is I don't want the Korean version. I need the English version, which is printed in America. Or I will take either the Southeast Asia version or the North American version. I am fine with either version. I do not want the Korean version because the Korean version is in Korean. Both the C version and the North American version are in English. I want an English version of the card. I don't care which region it comes from. I just need one of them. The version, some bribery. If I could, the thing is, I want to get to the point where I am like Hyrule. I want to be like Hyrule. For those who don't know, Hyrule is like the English ambassador for Cookie Run. At this point, like content creator ambassador. I don't speak Korean, which is probably why I'll never be Hyrule. But I need this card. I need this card. You don't want the Korean, but you're fine with the Southeast Asian. The only reason I don't want the Korean version is because that would be... then I'd have to start collecting all of the Korean versions of the cards, and that's a lot of work, and I'm sticking with just having one of every English card with Black Sapphire on it. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. But I can't. Literally no one has pulled this card. We've pulled 3 GXRs of Dark Enchantress, which are supposed to be way rarer than the EXR. I don't know where it went. I just don't know where she went. She is not here. She is not on the West Coast, to my knowledge. I don't know about Arizona. Arizona might have actually pulled some, but I don't know anyone in the Arizona community. Holy lag spike. We need, I need, tell you a certain title. What title? What title exactly? Chops, chocolate gears. God. Oh God. Oh God. We don't need the recipe. We don't need the recipe. We don't want the recipe, for it does not sound tasty at all. Can you react to your username? Well, the people in my Discord server have thankfully been nice enough not to bring it up. Although I do know a few of them have DM'd me from now and then. They have been very kind to not bring it up to me, although I expect questions later today. Because we probably have about 30 minutes of stream left today, maybe 40. And then I'll get some lunch, and then I haven't gotten to play cookie cards in a while, so I am gonna end stream a little early today to go do that, because I won't be able to do it for a while. Check DMs. What DMs dost thou need to send? No! No! I am not. The only reason I don't want the Korean version is because the text is in Korean, and then 1, I wouldn't be able to read it, 2, I wouldn't be able to use it, and 3, it would not work towards my one of every English card. Yeah, I see. Fortnite, we are not playing Fortnite. We will suffer with League. That is as close as we are getting to cringe. Forgot how it was. Dark, you scare me. You scare me a lot. But no, just no. No, we are good. We are good. We are good. We are just fine. We are dandy. We are good. We are fine. Didn't join us for League? I did. Well, not right now, obviously. We're in the middle of stream. Maybe tonight. Maybe tonight. Awful jungle peoples today. Oh, so are you saying my jungle set would have been better than whatever you ended up getting, Foggy? I can join you with jungle set. If you want my jungle set, I can grant you the awfulness. Only if it'll torture you will I play jungle set. And me team raids. I can be jungle set. If you really want bad jungles, I can torture you with my jungle set. If that's what you'd like. I can do that. That is within my power. You fine with that? Well, then I don't want to do it. If you want me to do it, I'm not gonna do it. You should have said, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want your crappy jungle set. That's when I would play jungle set. You know, I would only willingly do it to torture you all because I don't like jungle. You do Shyvana though? I have told you what will make me play Shyvana. Jingle jingle set. No jingle jangle.
Okay. Jingle jingle, pay attention. Pay attention. I said your favorite word.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. No. No jingle jingles. No jingles. We don't need the jingle jangle set. Jungle jingle. No jungle set. No jungle set. Also, welcome in our sanity. No jingle jingle. No jingle jangle. We are just simply doing here a jingle. We don't need the spurs. We don't need that. Schmoskins don't show any nip nips. Yeah, that's fine. We don't need nip nips. Okay? I don't want to see nip nips. I do not want to see nip nips. Okay? There is a reason that my set skin has him purposely not showing his nip nips. No, I don't. That's because I don't want to look at any League champs nip nips. Okay? No, I do not. The only reason that conversation comes up at 11 o'clock at night is 1, because my brain shuts off at 9 o'clock, and 2, because I do not want to look at the nip nips. I do not know. The set skin I play, he literally has cloth covering his nip nips. There is no set nip nips. There's a reason I do not play with set skins. Like, I have one set skin and it covers his nip nips. Even his plain skin covers his nip nips. Okay, we are done with this conversation. We are done with this conversation. We are not talking about freaking sets nip nips, okay? Okay, thank you. Good day. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, I took a swig of that really awful water to cleanse my palate after this unfortunate talk. Foggy, that's a woman. We are not talking about seeing woman nip nips in League. Okay. That said, move away from League, why don't we? Move away from League, Foggy. Away, away. Away, away. Where do we go? I don't know. Foggy, shut up. Shut up. Shut up. No League. No league. Yeah, I would back away too. I would back away too, Dino. Let me back away with you. Why don't we? We're backing away. We are backing away. Slowly but surely, we are going somewhere else. Where is that somewhere? I do not know, but it is not here and it is not there. It is just somewhere. All right. All right. 1, 2, 3. Let's cleanse the chat with me. This is your conversation. You deal with that. No, I did not start this conversation. This is not the conversation that I started. Maybe many days ago did I start this conversation in the wee hours of 11 p.m. at night, but I am ending it here. I ended it a long time ago. I ended it. It is over. It is over. We are stopping with it. Foggy, no. It's over. It is over. Got it? Got it. I'm happy. You're happy. We're all happy. We're all happy. One match of League on stream. We're not playing League on stream on purpose. No, no. League is for off times. No one needs to see how bad I am at League, okay? All right. Should do some League. We're not doing League matches. We are not playing League on stream unless I'm absolutely forced to play League on stream. Or I feel like playing League on stream. And I do not feel like playing League on stream, and I'm not being forced to play League on stream. Therefore, no. No. I can start talking about Cookie again if you really want me to. Like, I could go and I could just start playing Cookie Run on stream. You know? You know? Thank you for the bits, Daya. Why does it look like that? Why does it look like that? Cookie Run dailies on stream? I already did my dailies, unfortunately. The only thing I haven't done today is the arena battles, and my arena battles have been going really poorly. I already did the dailies. I already did them. I can't even lie and say I didn't, because it'd be very obvious once I logged in that I did. Under 10 don't count as a full second. No, it's not the second. I understand the seconds. It's the... How did 3 bits count as 0.999999999? That's what I want to know. I'll round that up to 0.59 after stream. It's gonna make me do it after stream anyway. So, because I'm gonna need to get rid of the 0.04 seconds. But whatever. Whatever. Milliseconds, basically. I don't care about the milliseconds. Why did it count as 0.9999999? It should just been whatever, like 0.0 whatever for 1 bit. 0.01 for 1 bit. I don't know how it messed up like that, but it did. And it's special because of it. But that's okay. We're getting somewhere. Cause maths, point... 1/100th of 100 is 0.01. Not whatever the hell it just did. It maths a lot. Math sucks. Math does suck. I think we learned 2 streams ago that I suck at math and we should never allow me to do math. I think that's something that we learned, and that's something that will forever be known, is that I suck at math. Math is easy and fun. Math is fine if you're taught how to do the math recently and you still remember how to do the math. I remember how to do a lot of math, but that's not math that I remember, and math is not mathing when you look at those numbers up there. It just isn't. Something really hijinks. Exactly. Exactly. I understand what's being said totally. Math. I remember some things. I remember how to do basic math. I remember the important stuff. I remember how to do everything that's not required with the calculator. Like 16 times 5 without that. Well, 5 times 6 is 30 plus 50, that's 80. So 16 times 5 is 80, Foggy. Right? That one's easy. Right? It's 80. Yeah. Some of it's easy. That's easy. I remember my base sets of 5. I remember my base sets of 10, and my base sets of 1. Those are the ones I can probably do off my head. I remember most of my times tables. Struggled 18 times? There's no way I struggled 18 times 5, because that's 90, right? Right? This is 90? I think that's 90, right? Yeah, that's 90. I know my base sets of 5. I just probably wasn't thinking straight when I struggled with that. With it and had to write it down. Well, I was off that day. Your 7s. I remember some of my up to 10. I think I'm fine with my 7s up to 11. Because it's 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, and then 56, 63, 70. 7 to the power of 2 is 14, minus 2 to the power of 9. God, what the hell is 2 to the power of 9? It's not just 9 times... Is that... Wait, that is just... Is that just 9 times 2? 2 to the power of 9 is not 9 times 2. I don't know what 2 to the power of 9 is. Because it's 49 minus... I never learned my powers in that regard. Because that's 2 times 2 times 2. Is that 2 to the power of 9 is not 2 times 9. Like, it's not... Is it... Is 2 to the power of 9 9 times... Is no. What the hell is 2 to the power of 9? 2 power of 9. 512. Yeah, no, I was not getting 2 to the power of 9. Yeah. So 49 minus 512. I can't do that in my head. Yeah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. See, I never learned my powers. So in 4th grade, I had to learn my 3rd grade? It's either 3rd or 4th grade. I don't remember. I had to learn my times tables. And in that, I was... Can you at least do the one you said in your head? What'd you say, Foggy? 365. Well, 60 divided by 5. Wait. That's 7. See, 7. Carry the 72? Is it 72? Is it 72? If it's not 72, I don't know what it is. I think it's 72 though. Is it 72? I hope it's 72. If it's not 72, I don't know what it is. Yes. Okay, I can do that in my head then. I need to be in the right mindset to do math. And clearly when you're coming off caffeine gum high, that's when you can do math. Yeah, the problem is, Daya, I could not do 2 to the power of 9 in my head. And that's where everything went wrong. But no, I can do, what was I trying to say before Foggy's question came up? I can do math. I just can't do math very well. Why is Vino petting so long? Vino, why, what do you mean long? What do you mean long? He knows 5 times 5 is chicken nuggets. 5 times 5, how does 5 times 5 equal chicken nuggets? I have never heard that one before. I know 1 plus 1 is window, 2 plus 2 is fish, 3 plus 3 is 8. And then after that, I don't know what any of them equal. I don't know what any of them. I don't know how 5 times 5 is a chicken nugget. That part is news to me. 2 is fish. Yeah. 1 plus 1 is window, 2 plus 2 is fish. That is, and 3 plus 3 is 8. That is all I know. 1 minus 5 is Triceratops. How the hell? Okay, there's so many that I don't understand. Yeah, I do know that one. That one is one that I know. I know a lot of dumb math, but can we play a game? No. No game. Our game is math. Cool math. And if you guys are kids, it's cool math for kids, you know? Yeah, no game today. You know what I should do on stream? I should do like the Papa's games on stream. Like, you should play Papa's Burgeria. Papa's Burgeria on stream. 2 minus 3 is Master Chief. How does I don't even with the math, not with an E, with an A. With an A, Daya. We're not doing the other, you know. Should give you hard math. How about don't give me a hard math and I don't have a calculator nor an easy way to do it. You know, I think we're good. Old family iPad. I'm gonna be honest, the Papa's game that I played the most was Papa's Pancakeria. And that was just because I played it once on my dad's old laptop. And it was bad. It was that iPad sucked. But I played it until quite literally the iPad closed the tab and I lost all of my thing. I think I was only on like day 200 and something, 200 and I want to say 50 something. And then I gave up, but I had so much fun with Papa's Pancakeria. 1 minus 3 equals triangle. Some of these I don't understand. You need 360 total items. 1 box of said item has 3 times 30 packs in it. How many boxes do you need? Well, 3 times 3 is 90. You need 30. Well, that's... Wait. 9 times 2 I just need 3. Okay. 9 times 3 is 20. You need 4 boxes. You need 4 boxes, Foggy. Filling inhalers. You need 4 boxes, Foggy, because 9 times 4 equals 36. And then times that by, 4 boxes. 4 boxes, Foggy. I can do math. Easy math. That one's easy. I understand that. That makes more sense than the weird stuff that I was being sent. Makes a lot more sense than the weird stuff I was being sent. That's okay. You got that in 30 seconds? Well, if I was more competent, that would be easy. Problem is, I'm not competent, and you should know that. Yeah, I'm not. But that's okay. You know why? Because it's just a-okay. Also, we're about to go under 77 hours, and I'm very happy about that, because that means we're making progress. It usually means you're rushing, so you can sit around and do nothing. Well, then in theory, you shouldn't need to rush. Like, you just take your time, you do your work to the best of your ability, and then you can sit and relax. You don't need to speed through it. Because if you speed through it, then you know, decided to buy you more gum, you could have added... You don't need to add to the timer at all. It's high enough as it is. This is a lot of time. This is like, we're gonna be going until December at this rate. You're at work at that point so you can sit around? You mean sit around and watch your stream so your coworkers can question you even more, Foggy? That's not what should be done. You know? You know? I don't know. His 75 cents. Don't donate 75, Foggy. You better not get like a fee for having no money in your bank account. If you get a fee, like, Foggy, be smart. Be smart, Foggy. Be smart with your money. Just because you want to go home. Well, that's fair. That's really fair. Get paid tomorrow? Alright, well, don't spend it. Just don't spend it. Save it. Don't you dare, Foggy, save your money. You should be investing. You should be investing, Foggy. You should be saving. You should put it in a savings fund. You should do something. Fx is equal to 3 times 2 plus 2x minus 1. Well, assuming that's not 3x, that's 3 times. So we'll do 3 times 2, that equals 6 plus 2x minus 1. So 6 and then minus 1, that's 5. So 5 over 2x, carry the 2x to the other side. I feel like I'm doing this wrong. I feel like this was something else. I don't remember how the f to the power of x works. Exactly. But we carry the x over. That's negative 2 over 5. So it's negative 5 over 2. So 2.5. Negative 2.5 is equal to x. I don't remember how the f brackets x works, but that's my answer. It's probably not right. I tried. Money so I can afford to dump a single paycheck. Don't. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Foggy. I don't trust you, and I don't think you need to fight that hard to be in first place. I don't think it's going to be that much of a challenge to be in first place, you know? How's stream going? It's going good. It's going good, Sky. I showed everyone the wonders of the Black Sapphire card, and now we can show the wonders of I don't even know what. So, wait. I did have this here? You're telling me- wait, okay, I was looking through my Black Sapphire folder because I saw it open. I had the freaking GIF saved. I just completely kept scrolling right past it. I have this GIF saved. I hate the fact that I have this GIF saved and I just didn't see it. This GIF also pisses me off because his bang glitches out. But that's why I just knew what this was. I knew what this animation was the second I saw it on the card. I knew what it was related to. I knew what it was. That's the whole reason. Purple cookie redeem? No. We don't need it. We don't need it. You know why? Because it makes me very upset that it's broken like that. Prove that. I did show the concept for- well, I showed the scrapped concept art, yes. I did go through with it. The final concept art for the 2.0 does not appear unless we hit 2000, which is very, very far in the future, if at all. So beware, be wary. That's something. It's something. But actually, I already forgot what comes up. So we have, what do we have next? We've already hit 600. Next is the pizza, then the Lego hand cam stream, then crowd control Minecraft, which has not been set up, that needs, it's gonna be, I think, it's gonna be a lot harder for me, and it's gonna very much favor torturing me. 2 hours of Elden Ring, and then IQ test on stream, and then concept art. So it's a long ways down the road. Our fingerless, like 1.0? Fingerless? What? We don't need to hit that. No, we do not need to hit it. The fingers more accurately. I don't leak my fingers. Don't leak my fingers, okay? No. We don't need that. But the stretch goal of 2.0 art. Don't wait. Why do you like the fingers? Why do you like the fingers so much? Okay, I don't know what Foggy's talking about. The fingers, they're not super special. It's also like that's just a concept. It's just the concept. It's only a concept because it's only a concept. It's just a concept. Was that Switch too soon? Well, I already have it on Steam, so just because you don't freak out for other things in your community. I see. You know, I think it'd be easier to be a weirdo about the feet that never get shown, because, you know, my toes are out on my model, and my lack of toenails are on this model. You know? That's how it goes. I don't want to know what you do to poor media, okay? I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know, Foggy. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. Hysteria mod sport. So your preferences change depending on the woman. I see now, Foggy. Mixed opportunities. Mixed opportunities. I can't believe. What are you gonna do when my fingers don't move like creepy spider limbs anymore, What are you gonna do when they don't move unnaturally? What about when they're basic, normal fingers that maybe possibly don't even move? What are you gonna do? Has their own charm? And my creepy fingers are the whatever. I have toenails. I don't even know if my feet. Wait, I need to look at this concept art again. I don't even remember if my toes are out. I can give you one spoiler. Are my toes out on my 2.0 model? I think the answer is yes, and I don't know about my toes are out. I will say currently in the concept art, I do not have toenails. However, my feet are very much not detailed because this is just concept art. Get the final picture. I do not currently have toenails. I probably will have toenails. Have toe or foot emote currently? Good, Foggy. You don't need that. That is not something that is within the confines of what you need. So good. Be getting out toenails. I hope we don't have toenails, although I would not be opposed to toenails. I hope we do not get the toenails. But that's okay. Vino has toenails. Vino has little claws. Surely Vino having toenails and fingernails and all the little claws are fine. You don't want toenails? I don't need them specifically drawn out. I am fine with nubby feet. Here, guys, free feet. Oh, wait, wrong one. Free feet. I have toes. I don't have toenails. I think that's perfectly fine. I think that's enough. That's enough. I don't think we need anything else. So, painted fingernails. We don't need painted nails. I wouldn't be opposed to it. I think if I have any special nails at all, it will be the alternate with the dragon scale. That was a part of the scrapped concept art that might actually make it. How long is pet TTS cooldown? 1 minute. It should only be 1 minute. Let me make sure it was not edited at all. But it should only be a minute. Hopefully no one turned it off. Viewer rewards. It should only be a minute. Where did it go? It also has a limit of 500 characters, by the way. 1500s pet TTS. Boom. Yeah, it's just 1 minute. It should be redeemable. Has accepted the duel. Does that actually change how much it battles for? Also, when did Memo become a Persian? Anyway, I'm getting distracted. And Foggy freaking crit. That's not very nice, Foggy. Be good and just lose, Foggy. You're supposed to just lose like a you know, a good little mod. And you're supposed to make chat happy like that. Keep missing, Foggy. Oh, never mind. Memo missed too. Just keep missing, Foggy. Yeah, Foggy missed. Now Memo hits for a crit, right? Oh my god, Foggy. Foggy's still missing. Then we're good. Why isn't it redeemable? It should be.
Ba-ba, boo-boo-ba. Bum-bum, boo-ba-bum. Vimo.
What the hell was that? Vino, are you okay? You're not Vino. You're not an Octoling. You're not an Octoling, Vino. You know, it's okay. It's okay, Vino. Look, one for once Memo did win. And Vino's having an identity crisis. Vino thinks that Vino is an Octoling and Vino is not an Octoling. So, oopsie poopsie. Oopsie poopsie. That's not what, Fighting a Twitch on League? Congratulations, Foggy. You beat a rat. Have fun. Have fun. That's all you need. That's all you need to do. Oh. Scales just sent me picture. I like Scales' picture that Scale sent. I was gonna say, I looked over and I saw the ping and I looked at it like, oh, those are some fancy nails. Some fancy nails. Those are some very fancy nail skills. Now I know what both the fingernails and the toenails look like. I like what I see. Designed to look like claws. They look cool. They look cool. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see how your 2.0 turns out. We will get to mine. We will get to mine. Mine don't really have anything fancy planned thus far, but oh my, it is fancy. It is. It will be fancy. It's very much still in the rough gauge concept art right now. Not Octo, then why name so close to Vino? Because it's actually spelled Vino and it's wine, apparently. Or alcohol in some sort. And it's alcohol because it's the color of wine. So that's Lunar came up with it and then chat voted on it. It was either that or Irene. And Vino won, and Vino is Vino. Vino is just Vino. And Vino is all that's there because all is Vino. Yay. That being said, let me take one more swig of water so you guys can see me absolutely have no fun with this water. Ugh. A sequel, yours more of a sweet, cool, soft. That's fair. That's fair. I was told well, you've already said you're not having the ponytail anymore. No more Hatsune Scales. Sip, sip. No one redeemed it. No one redeemed it. No one redeemed it, so therefore I don't need to say it. We know how this works. We know how this works. Should not be a surprise how this works. Any drink? No, it's not. It has always just been if it is redeemed. Not any drink. No. Nuh-uh. You keep pushing for that. I'm gonna sing the one song you guys paid me not to go to while I was in the park. You don't understand how sad I was when I couldn't walk over to a certain attraction. I want it. I want it. All I wanted was to go to Small World. All I wanted was to go to Small World, and you guys wouldn't let me do it. It's the only song I wanted to sing. Cause like there's a whole new verse. It really is a whole new verse that was added, and I could have sang the new verse too, because I think I finally learned the words to it. And you want to hear Small World? Well, now I don't know if I want to sing it. I'm like trying to test out my throat right now to see if I can get to where I can actually make my voice smooth, and I don't think it can actually go there. But you know, it could have been so fun. Ponytail might come back eventually. Be confident. I lost my confidence a long time ago. It's gone. It was eaten. It was eaten back when one of the people that used to be my friends told me that they thought I could never make it as a content creator. My confidence has been gone ever since, okay? That was a long time ago and it still has not come back. So, that said, I don't want to sing because I cannot sing and I need to practice more to actually sing, you know? I just, no. Confidence? I don't want the confidence. I don't want the motivational ooh, no thank you. I think with that, We have our fun. And the thing is, if I start singing the one song that I'd kind of want to sing, no one's going to be happy. AKA Foggy will not be happy and he'll just raid us out of stream, even though I'm not ready to raid out yet. Because, you know, it's the small world. And did you know that, like, in the new verse, it talks about Mother Nature? Because, you know, it's gonna be fun. But also, see ya, Scales! Thank you for coming by. Thank you for sticking around. I hope you rest well. I hope you rest well. I hope you get food if you need food. I hope you get the sustenance that you need 100%. And yeah, have a good night. Have a good time zone. We've passed under 77 hours, and I think that that's a good win. And I also probably want to get food before I head off to Cookie Card tonight and probably ultimately lose because I have not played in about a week now. So that being said, I think I am actually ready to raid out, and I think we will... Thank you for the bits, Daya! Why is it still busted? Okay, I'm gonna round up those bits before next stream. I don't know why it's being so funky, but I will fix everything. Oh wait, that fixed the timer though! The timer's back to normal. It didn't fix the rest of it, but whatever. I'll round it up, and we'll get it close to where it's supposed to be. That being said, let me round it out.
Give
back.
all your money to me, not mother.
Not mother. Don't. No. Wait. Why am I its mother? I'm not Vino's mother. God damn. I don't want that thing. I don't think that thing's not. That thing's not my adoptive child. That thing is not my child. That thing is just a thing that found its way upon my lap, and it is more similar to a pet than a child. All right. It is not my child. Vino is not my child. Vino doesn't have lore. If you guys make Vino my freaking child, is it at least adopted? I'm not related to this. This thing just vaguely looks similar, right? Like it's not actually related. Like it's just similar to me. It's definitely my child. This thing is not my child. This is not my child. You card just need to ask you down. I will hit you up on it if I ever need practice with cookie cards. Thank you for the offer, Sky. We've made it lore. There is no lore. I mean, if you guys can somehow work together on like a Google Doc or something and come up with lore for Vino and that chat can majority agree upon, I will recognize it as official lore. However, it also needs to be PG-16. So the lore is that Vino is your child. No, you need it more detail. How is it my child? Is it adoptive? It better be adopted.
My mother wishes I was adopted. She doesn't love my anymore, sadly.
Did you know, Vino, that's not how you use the word wishes. That's not how wishes works. I love Vino. I love Vino as my adoptive child. This is not my biological child. Why would my biological child be a dragon and not even remotely human? I think there'd be a lot of questions there. I feel as though the DNA did not work correctly if that is the case. The part, I'm pretty sure that the DNA composition is somewhere like, you know, if I had to guess, 75% human and then 15% dragon and the last 10% is angel. That's like, the majority is human. You would hope Vino got at least part of that human DNA. You would... And then, you know, the thing that was... I don't think I'm mitosis Vino. I mean, I would be fine... Like, if there was any way that this was my biological child, it better be freaking mitosis, but that's not how mitosis works. Logically speaking, the thing that created Vino with me would not be mostly creature. To be a biological child, like, without a partner involved, I would truly hope that the partner was at least humanoid, and Vino was still not humanoid, and like, this is getting weird. So it allows it to be fully possible. This Vino better be like an offshoot of like magic gone awry with my DNA and somehow only like the dragon part. Dragon, you laid the egg and reproduced asexually. Lizards do that. Dragons are lizards. My asexually reproduced Vino child came out of it. God damn. You guys, okay. I'm going to make... I trust Foggy to make this into a correct thing. Before next stream, I trust you guys. Vino lore discussion. It's not a private channel. You guys are going to make this lore. I believe in you guys to make this lore. There is your unmoderated Vino lore discussion channel. Where did it go? It's underneath, it's underneath media. There you go. In the Discord channel, there is Vino lore discussion. You guys, before next stream, come up with ideas, agree upon Vino lore. Agree upon Vino lore. That is like as detailed as you can get. And then we will vote next stream if it is canon, okay? We will vote if it is canon, and I believe in you guys. Over tonight, before tomorrow's stream at 11 a.m. Pacific time, come up with this lore. If you guys do not come up with a solid piece of lore, then I don't know how I'm gonna vote on it. You guys discuss amongst yourselves, come up with Vino lore. We will go with what the majority decides and pieces together. Somewhere at the end, when you believe the discussion is dying down, someone make a summary post. Post that, and I will read it on stream, and that is what's going to happen, and that will be our Vino lore. Lore dump while playing League later today. Okay, fine. I will discuss it vaguely in Discord later when we are playing League in Discord, if we play League tonight. That being said, that is it for today's stream. Thank you all for coming to today's stream. I trust you guys to make this Vino lore and not immediately forget about it the second that stream is up. Biggest mistake you will do. Majority then has to agree with it on stream tomorrow, just so you know. But that being said, thank you all for coming. Thank you. And that being said,
Why
again,
does Mother hate me? Why does she want me to disappear?
I don't want you to disappear. Also, that's not how you spell disappear, Vino. But thank you all for coming. I do not hate Vino. I don't believe Vino is my child. I mean, I guess we'll learn if Vino is my child or not later today. But again, Discord server, check out the Vino channel if you wish to participate in how Vino lore actually Vino lores. That being said, thank you all for coming, and yeah, I'll see you next time.